Oh yeah, where I'm from, you know where I stay. Nigga, I'm posted in the area. Feeling low, my feeling right now. Every time I ride by, nigga, I'm the shit, but not like this. Open this big I can do this all day. You know where I'm from, you know where I stay. Polo down to my socks, posted in the A. My Chevy sitting low, my Phantom riding high. The maze go up every time I ride by. Shorty, what's up? I'm the shit. Yeah, you can do it, but not like this. What's up? Up in this bitch. ATLANTA, I can do this all day.
Let me take you through the streets of Atlanta, GA, where we party all night till the morning break. Baby on Sunday, Magic City Monday, $2 Tuesday, yeah, you know, shout to come. Gotta tell Wednesday, her on Thursday. Bottles on ice, case the girls get thirsty. Yeah, so Friday, goons in the lobby. They told me don't hurt nobody. Station right there, headed to the yard by to see what's happening. So we meet a spot, man, you know we clown. Peace up, A-Town down.
You know where I'm from, you know where I stay. Polo down to my socks, posted in the A. My Chevy sitting low, my Phantom riding high. The maze go up every time I ride by. Shorty, what's up? I'm the shit. Yeah, you can do it, but not like this. What's up? Up in this bitch.
Let me tell my story right quick.
Yeah, I can do this all day.
When we began, the whole world started hating on us. Now every time we drop, the whole world waiting on us. Now when you talk, we in the best of your five. They saying hip-hop dead, I say we kept it alive. A-Town, and don't you ever get it confused, cause we the ones who sold it to the dude that sold it to you. First album out the trunk, I started making some bills. Then in 6 short years, I sold 15 mil. A fool in College Park, went to school in College Park, bought a crib in College Park, and still live in College Park. You can't tell me nothing, so fuck what you say. I wasn't born, but I'ma die in Atlanta, GA. Hey!
You know where I'm from, you know where I stay. Polo down to my socks, posted in the A. My Chevy sitting low, the maze go up every time I ride by. Shorty, what's up? I'm the shit. Yeah, you can do it, but
what up? Shorty, hello, man. Bring it, brother. Bring it, Tony.
Hey, hello, they know, hello, hello, they know, hello, they know. Sorry, low, I got flavor, plus you know, the kid got paper, like 40, don't save us, baby. Been pulling the caper. The way he dropped, would've thought I had a taser. Call the street like a raver. Sorry, no ATL, I'm the mayor. Street nigga put my gear be Taylor. Every day and then shout at my bartender. BNF, I got anchor. Yeah, no more nosy ass neighbor. Nigga. To all my haters, hello, they know, hello, they know, hello.
I need to turn up. What's up? What's happening? How y'all doing?
Put your hand with your fist. Put your hand with your fist. Put your hand with your fist. Right about now. What's up? Put your hands out and ride. Got an international head bump of What's up? Let's scrap it. Let's scrap it. Hear me click. Boy, I'm the judge. Yeah. We some head fuck. We some head fuck. We'll knock your head out. We some head fuck. We some head fuck. We some head fuck. We'll knock your head out. We some head fuck. I made up my mind that I was quiet. I'm ready to fight. Picking out my steel, killing every fuck. big niggas like, we at this fight. I knew you bitches didn't want to draw.
I'm feeling this shit this morning, man.
I'm
I'm feeling
what it is. I'm just gonna rap straight up for these niggas. Now, everybody wanna be the king of the South when they ain't running the damn thing, but they mouth, no doubt. It's all good. Y'all just stay in y'all opinion. But in the South and in the hood, it's understood without saying it's a given. And even because of what I'm doing for a living, it's more because of what I do and how I'm living. Not to mention when I'm rapping, I'm just hurting niggas feeling. And still chilling on substance and a healing. Made provisions for the clique and continue keeping it pimping. Whether crack was in the house, the record sale through the ceiling. So say what you want and do what you please. But for fun, I shoot 22 from your shoe to your knee. I run a record label and a crew of G's. So niggas are coming look for you if a sneeze or even breathe the wrong way. You better do what the song say and be easy, else it'll be a long day. Bank rolls in the pockets of my jeans. I'm okay. Pussy niggas couldn't see me in your dreams. I'm okay. Top topic of all of your magazines. I'm okay.
Hope y'all had a good weekend.
In my white tee, yep. In my white tee, yep. In my white tee, yep.
I'm in the box Chevy with the wood grain. You right?
In my white tee, yep. In my white tee, yep. In my white tee,
you right, Q-Bo?
In my white tee, yep. 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 In my white tee, I slang in my white tee, I bang in my white tee, all in the clothes, big game in my white tee, I bling in my white, surfing in my white tee, but get up, go back, I look clean in my white tee, I slang in my white tee, I bang in my white tee, all in the clothes, big game in my white tee.
This my favorite song by them records.
1, 2, 3. As it was plain to see, I go by the name of Jermaine Dupree. Dope man, fresh in the place to be. And
I think they like it. Oh, I think they like it. I think they like it. Oh, I think they like it. Oh, I think they like it. Oh, I think they like it. I think they like it. Oh, I think they like it.
oh, I think they like it when they heard me in the other one. So it's only right that I hit you with a light. Oh, I think they like it when they heard me on the other one. So it's only right that I hit you with another one.
Yeah, he like me. Haters wanna fight me. Yeah, he mad cause I came up overnight. Yeah, I switched it up. I got a 9 cup tight. So you better do the right thing like Spike. Yeah, I'm super clean. Rock jeans with a white tee. Songs, but I know I need to bite me. If you had 6 figures, you'll be just like me. Yeah, these niggas mad cause I'm shining like a lightning. Somebody yell, and they
This you, Q4. This you right here, Q4. I say next time Q4 come in, I'm gonna play a song for him.
This is a story of famous dog. But the dog that chases its tail will be busy. These are clapping dogs, rhythmic dogs, harmonic dogs, house dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs. Yeah, clapping dogs, funky dogs. Nasty dogs.
When you're out there walking the street, you may compete.
I remember they showed this video. I think it was on Soul Train, actually.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Untied dog in a tormented society. Ain't your average.
This was the song, boy, back in the day.
They got me crack. Yeah, I come, baby. I ain't gonna fight you. I just want you to hang on. All right. Sounding like the empire.
I love this song, man. Take me back to my childhood, actually.
Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Watching you.
Come on, y'all.
Watching you.
We're going to turn up this morning. Come on. We getting ready.
Watching you. Watching you. Looking at the ladies, all of them fine, all of them so lovely. I can't make up my mind, but I'm looking at you from the corner of my eye. I can see you now. You're stepping so high and walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. One look and I was hooked on you, baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by.
Boy, that's a banger right there, boy. Boy, that's a banger. They don't make good music no more. They done just fucked up the music game, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I have a confession to make. Now, y'all gonna judge me. Y'all might judge me because this shit kind of ratchet, but I gotta tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I like to tell the truth on my channel from time to time, you know, from time to time. And I've been listening to that Still Over It. That shit kind of hot, though. I ain't gonna lie. That damn Summer Walker, I like this shit, man. This song right here. Summer Walker been kind of hitting, man. I ain't gonna lie. That shit kind of hitting, dog. I bumped this all the way from North Carolina yesterday.
Bitter, yeah. Mad at me, mad at my nigga. Mad at the fact
Yeah, Summer Walker killing their ass. She killing them. Anyway. All right. So here we go. So let's get to it. So guys, I actually stumbled on this because, all right, so check this out, right? I got an old YouTube channel. He ain't got no subscribers or videos in there. I had an old YouTube channel. So I was sometime from time to time, periodically, I try to check my channel out from another channel to see if they fucking with me. So one of my homeboys said, yeah, man, they done took so-and-so, took this down to he telling me this shit. I said, really? So I said, well, let me log into my other account. So I log into my other account and I go and click on the I click the home button. And when I click the home button, it show you a lot of the people you subscribe to. At the time, back when I first got on YouTube, this is when Tommy had got into it with SONCERAE. We talking about ancient history, right? And Tommy Sotomayor, right? And so she had put a video up. And, you know, I usually don't get into this dating shit. You know, y'all know me, man. I don't be getting into these dating videos and shit. That shit is a never-ending cycle for black folks. I mean, we just, that is the number one issue in the black community is dating. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, but this was an interesting video. It caught my attention within seconds. Now watch this shit. Because at first I was like, okay, what is she saying? Let me at least hear her premise and see if SONCERAE has grown in wisdom, because I ain't never watch her shit. Don't watch it. I never watch it. But let me see if she got some wisdom now, because it's been umpteen years since I seen her shit, right? So I say, let's see what she's talking about. You might be surprised. Let's go.
Female collective delusion is running rapid. And I got my confirmation yesterday when I saw that femininity coaching April Mason matched
She said, why am I closing my dating academy and getting out of a business of helping women in this way? The same reason I closed my matchmaking service in 2013.
Macon self-closed her dating academy. I don't know what.
Brothers, y'all might like this video. Y'all better pay attention now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Right? Let's go.
I've been under, but I thought she just opened it. And her reason why is understandable.
She said, the majority that come to me have unrealistic expectations, the selfishness, fake everything, think they should be chosen.
Rebecca Lynn Pope. She's echoing the same thing that Rebecca Lynn Pope said. So this is some deep stuff. This is deep game. Check it out.
And because they have a vagina and good looks, the entitlement, just mean, not knowing the difference between being a woman and a wise woman, and will fight you to be strong, not knowing how to be versus do, thinking being a feminine woman is weak or pick me, whatever it is, placing the blame and not taking responsibility or accountability for the choices they made in men.
Pick me as a female simp, in other words. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's how should I put it? Unhealthy for Black women to come into situations with these unrealistic expectations, kind of like how some of our brothers are too. But you know, let me stop before I have to do a video, because you can't just let women sit in they shit. Like, you know, that's how I get accused of simping. I tell the world, I say the world how I see it. I think I see both sides. I don't just see one. Sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? Pay to have a man, pick me's pay to have a man. Well, Tiff, you know, I think she's saying that a woman that does anything that is going to put her in and every time about April Mason, any woman that puts herself in a situation or is trying to do something to get a man nowadays is being labeled a pick me nowadays. So certain things you do to get a man, it's like that with a woman. If I go to the gym and work out and exercise and try to dress nice and smell good for a woman, for not a woman, but women, period, then I'm simping. Like, that's what man, fuck these hoes. You ain't got to do shit for these hoes like that. Keep your foot on these bitches' neck like that. So if I don't think like that, I'm a simp. Anything outside of acting like I'm Mr. Too Short, Shorty the Pimp, right? Like, if I ain't, you know, these are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the, you know, if I ain't on that shit, then, you know, I'm a simp.
Disagreeable, defensive, argumentative about everything, always finding something to nitpick about, looking for perfection. If you mention anything about doing something kind for the man they choose, it's what he's going to do for me, and the list goes on.
I'm sorry, but I agree.
What? SONCERAE agrees with her? Let's keep going.
I mean, women are out here, y'all tripping. Y'all are real selfish. Y'all are out here just not even caring about what men want. And I understand that men treated us that way for a long time.
This is for the men who somehow think that they're the prize. Darling, I'm paying my own rent.
Let me say something. Let me say something. Now, this don't know who this broad is, but she sounds very dumb. Let me say this. I still think a woman is the prize. Like, I just got an old school competitive chivalrous mindset. I don't think I'm the prize, like I'm the damsel in distress and I'm your prize if you save me bullshit. That's when I think of prize, that's what I think. I think of some feminine shit. I don't think of a man as being a prize. I don't. I think we've taken the English word and just taken and we've forgotten what a prize was for being a warrior. Like, when you're a warrior and you fight and you defeat an army or you conquer something, your prize is on your arm. The most beautiful woman is on your arm. That is your prize. That's what it is, right? Now, that woman receives benefits that any man with a brain can say, well, yeah, she benefited that. I wouldn't argue with a man that says that. But when I say that a woman is a prize, then I don't want to be a prize. I don't want a woman feeling like she got to swim through. There was I think there was a joke about a guy who he had the king. He had a daughter, beautiful daughter. He's standing on one side of like a lake, right? And so it's three guys. And so they pushed one guy in there. He was trying to swim across because he said, anybody that swims across this is going to get my daughter, right? Hand in marriage. and half of my kingdom. Right? Well, first guy got in there, alligator got him. Second guy got in there, he was swimming kind of fast, alligator still came and got him. The third guy jumps in, he swims all the way across, fast as hell, damn near running on the water, right? He gets over, he gets out the water, and the king said, oh my man, you must really want my daughter, you must really want to be, king and da-da-da, you know what, I'm so, and the guy was like, no, man, shit, I just ain't want to get ate up, that, and so, but he got, you get what I'm saying, the woman is the prize in that regard. That's how I think. I got an old school mindset. So when I hear these men, no, I'm the prize, I think that shit sounds feminine to me. I don't want to be the prize. I don't even want to be looked at as a prize. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. So, the reason pick me only applies to black women because black women are the only ones and black men are the only ones in this space that contemplate and go back and forth about dating all day, every day. And so we emphasize a lot of shit. And so we done made up all these damn terms and shit, and we should have took this dating shit to the 9th degree. So that's why I think it is, because we make up shit because we bored and we make a million videos and going back and forth about shit. And so a phraseology comes out called pick me. I mean, that's part of it. And then you got women that like for example, I listened to a old video. I was on the highway yesterday of Tariq Nasheed debating a feminist. And the feminist was trying to basically make feminism mean something completely different. She added LGBT in there and just went and made up her own definition of what a feminist is. It was crazy.
My own car notes, my own car insurance, my telephone bill.
Yes, women are the prize, Azriel. I know you don't feel that way. Like, what is she? But and I'm gonna be honest with you, men are the most economically broke motherfuckers in the whole United States, economically a lot of the time. So I mean, it's like black men are. So it's like you at the bottom of the economic totem pole as a black man. So most black women that get with your ass ain't really getting shit any fucking way. Most of them aren't. You brothers think, a lot of brothers think because he got a degree and he making $60,000, he the shit. Like, no, nigga, that's the minimum. That's what you're supposed to do. So yes, a woman is the prize. You build a fucking imp like you a warrior, bro. You supposed to be. You supposed to have the mindset of a warrior. You the one supposed to go out and conquer shit and defeat shit. That's what you supposed to do. That's what a man is supposed to do. So when a man says he's the prize, it's almost like I'm just gonna sit here and you gotta fight to get me. You gotta go out and build businesses. You gotta go out and conquer the world, and then I'm your reward. Like, no, I don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to look at it, I'm the prize because she gets free this, whatever, fine. Most niggas I know ain't letting their woman quit their job any fucking way. Most niggas can't make it with their woman quitting their job. Most of them can't pay their bills. Most of them can't. Most black men can't. So, I mean, it ain't like she really getting something out. She still gonna have to punch a clock for 40 fucking hours, come home, suck your dick, cook your dinner, raise your children. So it's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see the benefit of that shit. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, although I agree, she full of shit with her reasoning. She talking about, I got good credit. That's no reason to be the prize. You're not a prize because you bring that shit to the table. Yeah, although that's good, that's not it. Let's keep going.
Somehow you think you're the prize and I should submit to you?
Is he asking you for peace? What exactly disrupted his peace for him to have to ask you for peace?
But the revengeful behavior. Sis.
Man, stop that shit, dog. You telling me your ass can pay $2,500, like some of these places in Atlanta, $2,500, $3,000. You pay nice house, you gonna pay all that shit, pay all the bills, let her go shopping, pay for her gas, put gas in the car, do all that shit, and you got enough money. Now your ass got to make 100 and something. Just be able to do that. You got to make 6 figures. But only 3% of us make that. So, I mean, shit, yeah. You need your woman. A lot of niggas need their woman to work. Most of the niggas in this space talking this shit about they the prize if they got with a woman, would need her to pay the fucking bills, or they would be living in the poorhouse. Because that's just how the cost of living has gone up. Let's keep this shit a buck. Like, y'all fuck around and have a kid and y'all need like a 2-bedroom place somewhere, or maybe don't fuck around talking about you want the kid to have a backyard and a house. Oh, you over $2,000 minimum just to get a house. Then you talking about light, gas, water, utilities, car note, all that shit and shit. Come on, man. Don't have 2-3 car notes. Stop it. Stop it, Azriel. You just want to debate for debate's sake, man.
It's all in my comment section. And then when I call women out on it, no, I'm not. But when you see me drag a Dusty to filth, you clap.
Well, if you're on pace, fine, but you talking shit already. You're not making that technically. So I mean, I don't know what you're making. I don't even. You might be one of my students, Azriel. So, Daywalker, Daywalker. Like you might be one of my students, but shit, I'm not trying to be funny with me with you. I don't know why black men want to be the prize. We want to be considered the damsel in distress that needs rescuing. And once you rescue the damsel in distress, I'm your prize. If you want to be the damsel in distress, then by all means be that.
Clapping me on. Come on, y'all. Not all of us are on some goddess queen type of stuff. Some of us are serpents and peasants. I'm just telling you the truth. When someone is telling you the truth, you have to start taking accountability. Let's keep it a buck. Yes, there are different types of femininity, and not every woman is walking around here trying to be Lori Harvey. But I can promise.
Well, if these women ain't wisdom, that means it's a bunch of ain't shit fathers out here, and black men ain't shit as fathers. So which is it? Huh? Or it ain't his fault. She won't let him see the baby, right? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Tell the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll meet. I'll meet you, Daywalker. You come up to me and say Daywalker. I'm gonna be like, what's up, man? What's happening? Let's go.
It's you manipulating men, not healing from your own shit, being selfish, lying to these men, using them, draining them financially, and whatever else y'all are out here doing to these men. It's not femininity, sis. That is not okay. You do not want that type of energy. The universe will give it right back to you.
Women respect.
I mean, this some look, for her to make a video saying that shit, y'all got to get his sister at least some sort of props and say, you know what, I you know, maybe she's grown in life experiences have taught her some shit about trying to get over on men. Now, watch what she say right here. And I know some of y'all brothers, this y'all boyfriend, some of y'all, not all of y'all, but you know, black men, this is y'all man crush right here. So just check out what she say.
Resources. You can't check a bitch because you got nothing to check with.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but women are only submissive to men with money.
So wait a minute. Y'all out here listening to the closeted auntie who smacks his teeth to the rhythm of Sam Smith and a damn street fraud who has his face covered in tattoos, harboring a rap sheet a green mile long? These men are telling you that the only way you will be considered a man to a woman is if you are wealthy? Which is the whole problem, because your money and the lack of moral character that's attached to these two men will attract low-quality women that you can buy off the corner of OnlyFans and Instagram. In real life, women need to earn their own money and be educated in financial literacy so that we can be assets to men instead of liabilities. These two ignoramuses and men like them are the first ones to complain about being robbed in a divorce. Speaking of divorce, your auntie jumped the broom twice and fumbled the balls. Either he's a terrible husband or he made a poor choice in wife. Twice. A net worth of $2 million hasn't gotten him any closer to a healthier interaction with a woman publicly. In reference to submission, it isn't about money. We've seen plenty of women be submissive to working class men or dusties. So to teach men to be more appealing to bird brain broke basicas who consider ego spreading transactional is detrimental to the personal growth of a modern male. Submission isn't about dominating women. It's a two-way street. So men who are hell-bent on dominating women have zero power and control in the areas of life that count. Make better choices in women. Make sure that they can manage their own household before you trust them to manage yours. That means she has her own source of income, education, and can improve your investment portfolio. People who want to control others lack self-control and discipline. Women who
I look, if she was spitting some bullshit, I would stop the video. I kind of agree with her on just about everything she's saying. As it pertains to having money, let me say this. Should a man be rich? Every black man be rich? No, I ascribe to be, but everybody ain't gonna be like that. But should you take care of your business? Should you pay your debt off? Should you be financially stable? Should you have budget, save, plan for the future. You know what I'm saying? I think she made a good point that you don't want women to be transactional, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think in this space, we're very money buys women types. We say that. I don't think money gonna buy your ass. Money never buys you love. We all know that. But what I do think that can happen, this is just my personal opinion, I think money will put you in a space around women that are beautiful a lot of times, and are those real model-esque type women. I think I agree with SONCERAE. A lot of those women are very transactional. Like the girl Brittany Renner, whatever her name is, the girl that took the boy was with him all them years, got pregnant. He got all this money, right? I'm sure they done went on dates. I'm sure he was laying in the bed expressing his real heart to her, how he felt for her, and she told him she cared about him and she loved him. That baby popped out. She turned into the evil demon that she is. And so you don't want to get caught up like that as a man. So I don't think we could go into it. I think it's unhealthy for us to go into a situation thinking that this is a transaction. I need you to give a fuck about me as a man, period. It has nothing to do with the money aspect. I think you bring that to it's just like a fat ass. Like I want a woman to have a nice body, but it can't be transactional. Like, okay, you got a nice body. It's plenty of women with a fat ass. They don't mean I want to be with them and marry them and have kids with them. It's a lot that goes into that. A man that really wants to settle down with somebody wants all other things besides, okay, well, I'm gonna give him some play because he has money. If you do that, that's some lonely shit. Like that's lonely as hell. It just really is.
Only respect men because they have money are low energy serpents. They have daddy issues and they are.
You believe he cheated. You don't think she took advantage of him. I'm going to go with a frame of reference of what she said about basketball players, about how they're stupid. And if you really want to have baby, just get pregnant by one of them and then just dump them and put them on child support. They're really dumb. Then you get with a guy, dump him, put him on child support. I don't think that was it. She's been with plenty of guys that probably cheated, that were wealthy, but she didn't have a baby by them because they were smart. And she stuck around to get what she can. She used that child as a transaction. That's what she did. And even if he did cheat, what does that have to do with her not letting him see his child? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, many of them are gullible. They see a pretty woman with a fat ass and pretty face and they lose. They don't have any critical thinking and they lose. You're right. Which is why I agree with what she's saying. It's not transactional. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. There is that a benefit. Yeah, I think a woman should look at, okay, this man has something to offer me financially. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to have something to offer a woman, but I don't think I don't want a woman to be with me just because of my money. If that's the case, I feel lonely in them. That's some whack ass shit. It really is. And use a lane by definition if a woman get with you just because you have money.
They're hoping that their husband and their boyfriend can fill the void that their absentee father created. I don't know why y'all insist on listening to a man who is teaching y'all how to be a trick to a broke basica and another man who is encouraging y'all to be homosexual. Everybody needs to be bringing money into the situation. Be a boss, marry a boss, build an empire. Fuck is wrong with you?
You don't want to do stuff like that, but you want to go golfing. You want to figure out how to help him get better in the stock market. You want to help him build the empire together. You want to help him come up with business ideas so y'all can have money. You want to compete with him instead of complimenting him.
Number one, when did women become so socially awkward? Like, when did it become okay to tell a woman that if she helps her man build an empire inside of a partnership, that means that she is competing with him? Like, women are supposed to be helpmates to men. We're supposed to be business partners with them. You know, president, vice president, kind of how it works. So why in the world are women encouraging women not to do this with men? And when did it become okay for men who want less intelligent women to get women to actually downplay their intelligence so they can be with them? That's crazy. Okay, he doesn't want intellectual women, then that means he's not for you. That doesn't mean sit there and tolerate it. Dumb yourself down and make yourself miserable just so you can keep this wrong ass man.
I think, Caramel, I think you just reach it. You first you said he cheated and you put something, you're not in this situation. Now you saying Kobe's wife was about to leave him. If she had him over the barrel with the first situation, if she really wanted to leave him, that she has 3 kids by this man. She was raising those kids. Like, I don't know if you're in that situation or ever been in this. I don't know, but I just don't think a woman just gonna break her family wide open. That's all she's known since she was a kid. And he had a regardless, he would go at his family for his wife. So I don't know. I wasn't in that relationship. I just don't think she resented Kobe like that. I don't know if you can say that.
I'm not telling women, hey, go out there and do man stuff with your man or go golfing. Being financially literate is not a masculine thing, it's not a male thing. Being feminine means that you have to participate in self care.
That is right, G Dizzle. That is right, man. And some of them I think are gay. I do agree with her. I think the dude might have bit a pillow or two. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all don't like that. That's y'all man crush. But like I said, that's what I'm saying. Now he'll tell you he dating 8 women at the same time. That's damn, bro. You got time to make videos? You dating 8 women? Shit. Or you might be paying for a woman's dinner and she making an ass out of you, and you one of her men in her rotation. That's what that means. If you talking about you dating 8 women, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And a part of self care is making sure that you're.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Time heals all wounds. See there? Caramel, you probably hurt and bitter about some guy because you've been saying that and you keep going. So some guy probably did you like that and you still hurt to this day. You didn't heal. You didn't heal. But don't tell me that people don't heal from getting cheated on. Women don't heal from getting cheated on. Yeah, they do. Everybody can. That's not. You can honestly look at a person and love that person even after the fact. That's what it's about. Like, I don't know.
Your finances are in order. A man is not a financial plan, sis. So you need to do whatever you can to make sure that you protect your own
Wait a minute,
self.
what? Azrael, what are you listening to, brother? Did you listen to the video? Azrael, come on, brother. Come on now. Come on now. You know better. She didn't say that. Did you hear what that other woman said? These women are basically telling black women to not show their intelligence, not benefit a man, and not. You probably want a woman that's going to benefit you, if I'm not mistaken, especially if you ain't making 100,000 yet. So you probably need a woman that's going to help you. Hey, baby, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. Show some intelligence. You probably like that, brother. You benefit from that. I don't think that's what she was saying.
By having your own source of income and being an asset to a man, understanding how to read a goddamn can.
Yeah, that's some transactional shit for your ass purchasing the escort. So yeah, you shouldn't have to. You're supposed to have a Rolodex. You're a player, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. It's the shock value of disrespecting women that has grown the channel. It's just shock jock entertainment for black people. It's what it is. I have no problem with it. The brother's successful. I wish him all the success in the world. But that's what it's become. It's about the shock. You're basic at best. That shit. In the world, when they put this shit on World Star, it went viral, and the rest is history. That's what it was about. It wasn't about like, is this some real practical shit I can put in my life? I'm just as old as he. You got brothers older than him and just as older with just as much experience, thinking he had something to teach them. So,
Stick chart is the best thing that you could do for a man financially. If he's gonna go out there and work and make all this money, the last thing that you need to be doing is draining him financially. You should be trying to multiply whatever he can bring you. That is the job of a woman. We multiply. That's what.
I mean, did she say something wrong? What, you want your woman to take your pockets and empty them out, Azrael?
We do. If you are sitting with a man and all you're doing is subtracting from this man, you are the wrong woman to be with.
Thank you. I mean, shit. I mean, maybe that's what she's saying. I mean, so I agree with her 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not going down the rabbit hole. I'm fair. I'm a fair guy. I'm down the middle. And I may piss some of the guys. I don't know. Honestly, guys, to be honest with you, I'm really shocked. I thought some of the women would be attacking me in this video. some of you brothers, it's like, I don't know. It's like some of y'all, it's like shit when a woman even come in and say some shit to try to check the sisters, which is what she's doing. She checking the sisters the whole damn video, and y'all got a problem with it. This shit, like, come on. Y'all should be like, okay, SONCERAE, we with you. We with you. That's what you should say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, a lot of y'all like, no, like, shit. Can you listen? It's SONCERAE, so she's wrong. It's just like trying to tell a black person that, hey, man, you probably shouldn't support Joe Biden. The motherfucker is giving, $450,000. He just said, but they got separated from their families. They got separated from their families. Like that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I got a bitch. Like, ugh. Anyway. And you try to tell the black person that shit, and they just don't get it. They just don't get it, man. That's what it's like.
Be selective about the femininity coaches that you're choosing to listen to.
Brother, if you ain't never lied, gee, if you ain't never lied, dog, it wasn't that much. This ain't some shit I really gave a fuck about till I came in this space. You can't be in this space without having videos like this, right? Like if this was a political video or something, it would be a lot more probably different. But yeah, in this space, trying to come in this space and talking about something about the opposite sex, and man, that shit becomes a big fucking deal for the black community. That's some shit I don't know. That's the biggest. They had like this shit. So it's not that damn hard. You done met some women that's cool, that vibe with you. If you got any type of anything going for you, you done met some women. Now that y'all these niggas. So the truth is, G, I think a lot of these niggas on some bullshit. A lot of these women be on some bullshit. A lot of these women play games. A lot of these niggas play games. And they come in this space and they point and they talk shit. Half these dudes in this space are married with children, happy, but they just want to come in here and talk shit for fun. So it's entertainment. That's why you should never take these dating videos serious. You should never take them serious because black folks ain't serious about nothing in this space. Can't be. Because if you really are serious, you wouldn't. Like some of the shit, I'll be like, damn, they make like this shit. Damn, this shit ain't that damn hard. They do make it hard, bro. I mean, we was at Tuskegee. It was easy. That shit was easy as hell. Easy at Tuskegee. You was there. You was there when I was there. So you know how easy that shit was. And they act like this shit is just rockets. All I'm looking for is a wife. And wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. You've been looking for a wife for 6 years. You mean to tell me you ain't met one good? I didn't like her because I don't know. She didn't want to go to the gym, or I didn't like her because she didn't agree with this, or she wasn't submissive. Well, she ain't your wife, nigga. She ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Your wife, a woman that's not your wife, probably not gonna just let you say something. If she disagrees with you, she's gonna explain why. And you think because you got a dick and balls, if you say something, see, a lot of these brothers think a woman's not submissive because they got a dick and balls, and if they say something is something, and a woman, no, I disagree. She's not submissive. She's not a good wife. She wouldn't make a good mother. Wait a minute. That don't mean that. That just means she got a fucking opinion. That's all that means. You don't want a woman with an opinion. You want a woman that is just gonna shut the fuck up and just whatever you say, you the man. You the man. I mean, whatever the man says is right. That shit boring. You don't want that. You really don't. Because if you met a woman like that, you'd be like, I don't know, that shit kind of lame. I want somebody that's gonna excite me. We don't have no spark. We don't have no chemistry. That's what it is. Now, it's a difference between giving an opinion and busting your windows out of your car and flattening your tires. We're not saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference in giving your opinion and I'm gonna put you on child support and you ain't gonna see your child for 8 years. Like that's different, right? We're not saying that, but I think there's a medium between that. And that's what I think a lot of brothers are trying to say, that, well, I can't find one quality woman. I guarantee you, if you follow that brother, he probably fat as fuck. And then when I say this, it's going to be one of those situations, oh, you're just shaming. That's not a good answer. Well, shit. It's actually refreshing, G, that you would say something like this, because I don't feel that way either. I don't really. That's why I don't make all this content bashing sisters, because I don't really feel that way. I never did. I was like, damn, it's a lot of disgruntled black men in the manosphere. Man, like I know when I go to this conference that first night, that Friday, it's going to be a panel discussion about black women and how fucked up they are. And every man's going to be, yeah, tell it. and Obsidian's gonna be leading the charge, and black women ain't shit, and da-da-da-da, and statistic this, and divorce, and out of wedlock births, and I'm like, yeah, man, yeah. I'm just here to meet the people, man. Just shake hands and smile and say what's up. That's it, because I already know. I already know that that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of black. Whenever you get a bunch of black men together, it's oh shit. We got to tell these sisters they ain't shit. Oh, we got to. And I'm like, man, damn. Can y'all talk about something besides black women all the fucking time? Damn. I don't want to talk about that shit. We'll see. Okay, because I think that's what it's gonna turn in. You know damn well if you get all them brothers, you got Bernard Riley, Obsidian, and then me. Shit. I'm not finna try to get into no discussion and debate. So I already know them two get together. I know it's gonna be black women, and I'm gonna be like, all right, man, you know, and they gonna. I'm sure Sub disagrees. Look, man, I don't want to engage in that shit. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I want to meet the people, hang out, have some fun. Man, you know, maybe we'll just have some fun. I don't know. You might be right. We'll see, brother. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? Come to Atlanta, Weston, Peachtree. December 3rd and 4th. Come holler at us. Check us out. Well, yeah, the IT party is Saturday. That's Saturday. Now, that's going to be fun. I'm sure I'm looking forward to that. But I'm talking about that Friday piece. That's going to be a interesting discussion.
Understand that when these women tell you to dumb yourself down.
You said, so why associate yourself with the manosphere if you don't like what they talk about? I honestly fuck with a lot of brothers in this space. I think it's some real cool brothers in this. I made a lot of good friendships with people. I like O'Shea. I disagree. That don't mean I hate them. That don't mean I really don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them. Like I don't fuck with Gabe A because I think you're a bitch. But other than that, I mean, a couple other people. You know, I don't fuck with Kevin Samuels, but I don't wish him nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nothing bad on him, but I disagree. But I do think we make entirely too much content bitching about black women in this space. I do. I just do. I think we can make other content that black men are interested in that would probably benefit us in this space. Men-only spaces where we can kind of, you know, grow as men. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't have a problem with black women like that. I'm one of the few that ain't really just like fuck black women. I ain't one of them fuck black women brothers. But I understand the struggle. I'm not going to disqualify everything they say and say they full of shit. Like these are some smart brothers that have, and I'm not invalidating their experience, but at the same time, they can't invalidate mine. They can't invalidate G's. They can't invalidate, you know, everybody else's experience either. I think in this space, I'm outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? But there are exactly. So what? But you asked the question. You said it as if that whole community. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I think we make entirely too many videos, but that's not all there is in this space. Get what I'm saying? Like I talked with a couple of my subscribers I've met, a couple of my students I met through the Black Manosphere, a couple of people I've met in this space have been from my channel, and that it is what it is. I don't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They talk about it every day, all day. Like we'll spend an 8-hour panel about black women every Friday, repeatedly for 5 years, 52 weeks a year. Every Friday, 8-hour panel, black women. No problem. The matriarchy and all this shit. And we can get real deep with this shit. I mean, we could go real deep and we can go for hours talking about this shit. So that's me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that guy. I'm not me. I don't feel that way because I didn't have that. Quite frankly, that wasn't my experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I think I'm a good looking guy, but I don't think I'm the best looking guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been rejected. I had women turn me down, and I'm not bitter. I'm not. And some of these people, well, I'm not bitter. I'm just tired of the matriarchy. And you gotta admit that. Well, yeah, I think feminism. I think there's an imbalance in America towards women. I think the feminine energy has dominated the American space for too long. Is out of whack. I think there needs to be a return to the masculine. I think there needs to be balance. There is no balance right now. It's all about women. So I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Tuskegee on average has a woman to men ratio of about 14 to 20 women to 1. Quasimodo can get 3 or 4 women at Tuskegee. Well, hey, shit. Well, that's smart. Then you should have went to Tuskegee, brother. Instead of Auburn. It ain't my fault.
For these men, that's actually pick me vibes. Hello, choose better men. Oh my God, ladies, please.
No, it ain't that personal. No, we just you asked a solid question. I ain't cursed. Fuck you, look. Ain't none of that. I just answered the question. Ain't that personal.
This what? Like what? This defeats the whole purpose of having a fuck buddy. If you want relationship treatment, be in a damn relationship. That's number 1. Number 2, women should not be having casual sex. If a man is not trying to commit to you.
I mean, damn, don't she sound like one of the brothers? Y'all should like this video, man.
What's the point of you having sex with him? High value queens with this bullshit again. I be wanting to log off Instagram altogether when I see stuff like this. I posted what I thought.
I think you took a lot of smart, intelligent brothers and get them in a space like this, and they're good at what they do, and they want to talk about that, and they're good. I mean, they're gonna get a lot of attention. Like, I'm not the best YouTuber. Like, if I was, like, I don't know, good at editing and sound effect, doing a lot of shit that a lot of these brothers are, then my channel will probably be bigger. So I think that's one of the main reasons. If you get a guy in a situation and he's good at what he does, he's smart, he's intelligent. He may not be the most extroverted person, but at home in his living room, he's the most entertaining guy there is. And I think that's most of them. Most of them in this space. Very entertaining. But when you put them in front of a beautiful dime, they scared like a damn a rat in a snake cage. They scared them up, damn near piss on themselves when they see a beautiful woman. So you can't tell. There's no way to really vet that out in this space. It's all about just talking. I could talk like I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet right now. I'm at home. I can talk about how I whoop somebody's ass, and I can talk about how I got the biggest dick, and I fuck all the hoes, and I'm this and I'm that, and I got money, and I can make myself out to be the biggest damn hero in the world when I'm talking. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Now, living it, that's where we kind of separate the men from the boys. Now, we don't know that in this space. It's YouTube. It's the internet. Good example. Go to Twitter and look at some of those AMC comments and tweets and watch how smart everybody think they are in the comments. Somebody can say AMC is at $41 right now, and there'll always be somebody in the comments saying, "You bitch, you don't understand. Don't you understand, you dumb idiot? Da, 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 da. You don't know this. You don't know that. You should shut up. You should never tweet again." Like this, you can't even talk about basic shit on the internet about finances without some smart ass in the internet coming in and trying to tell you in the comments about how stupid you are, right, on Twitter. Which is why I don't really go on Twitter like that for financial advice. You know what I'm saying? I do. I might scroll on there for entertainment. But that's about it. I don't go on there to really get some real information because you can't. It's so divisive. People are so angry in that space. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Facebook. You put up a statement about Biden possibly giving $450,000 to illegal immigrants, and you will find black people coming in that comment section defending it. Like, so it's like shit. You know what I'm saying?
About this bird brain basic of behavior. And look what she posted. No man who is of quality should be participating in giving a woman relationship benefits if she's not willing to commit to him. Then this other chick calls me a pick-me for stating the goddamn obvious. You defeating the whole purpose of what a fuck buddy is. If you want respect from men, you have to do respectable shit. That means do not have casual sex with him if you want to be taken on dates and picked up and dropped off. This broke bitch logic isn't getting you any closer to having your own car. What in the world are you doing getting inside of an Uber anyway? If you stop it with the low energy behaviors, you will stop having low energy experiences. Keep your vagina to yourself until you are ready to commit to a man. You shouldn't be having casual sex with these men anyway, talking about something they gotta earn it. Okay, the same way they have to earn your cootie cat is the same way that you need to earn relationship shit.
If you need some money, bitch, go get a motherfucking job.
You thought you ate, huh? You think the reason why we're asking for money is because we don't have jobs? What demographic are you talking to? Black women, the most educated? What's not clicking, sweetheart? We're asking for money because we know the value of our time.
If black women are the most educated, why aren't they out earning black men? If black women are the most educated, why do they have the lowest net worth in the whole country out of every demographic? Education ain't shit no more. Like, stop, black women, stop bragging about your damn education. That shit is a hindrance. It means when you say you're the most educated, it means you probably have the most student loan debt. When you say you're the most educated, you probably went and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for some little weak ass, degree that's all about, fill in the blank. I got my education, early childhood education degree, and I'm a school teacher. What do you make? 70? Oh, okay. You're doing okay. I went to Lifting the Veil and I paid nothing, damn near, compared to you, and I'm making 110, 120. Get at me, ltvacademy.com.
My goodness, not this bird brain basica and this broke bitch logic. Listen, a woman who truly knows her worth is priceless. There is not enough currency on this planet a man could obtain to be able to afford me. Yeah, you basicas are employed, but apparently your salary isn't sufficient enough if you have to charge me you are interested in for your time. Making everything about you transactional actually depreciates your value.
Now, if she ain't speaking right now, she's speaking right there. Let me go back on that one. She clicked with this one. She clicked. Let me stop right here.
Jessica and this broke bitch logic. Listen, a woman who truly knows her worth is priceless. There is not enough currency on this planet a man could obtain to be able to afford me. Yeah, you basicas are employed, but apparently your salary isn't sufficient enough if you have to charge me you are interested in for your time. Making everything about you transactional actually depreciates your value. It makes you easy for a serpent who is piss poor morally to have access to you. That spiritual interaction is a waste of your damn time, regardless of how much money he gives you. Selling your soul is going to wear you down in the long run. You ladies are so caught up in the metaverse that you forget that you are a walking, talking energy bank in real life. And these wealthy men that you ladies keep chasing that willingly purchase you are most likely community dog energy vampires who strip you of your happiness, peace, and self-respect, which are all more valuable than a coin. They are doing energy exchanges with several other
See, now y'all should love this. A lot of black men should love what this sister's saying, because what she's saying is you basically saying you're for sale, and any man, because guys, getting money ain't that hard. It really ain't. Like, any man can get his hands on some money if he really just focuses, especially in a Western society. If you focus, any man can get his hands on a couple of nickels to rub together. And if you do that, and then you start feeling like, well, you know what, I can buy this woman, that shit transactional. And I feel like I'm not me, I need more than just transaction. If I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but you know what I'm saying? But did she practice what she preached? I think what's happened with SONCERAE is wisdom. I think SONCERAE made some bad choices. I haven't listened to her content like that to just drag the girl like that, but I think she made some bad choices earlier on. But I think this is wisdom. And I think we should espouse this and be cool with it. And not drag her with you this and you did. No, I feel like it's okay. And I'm gonna tell you the real gospel truth. A lot of y'all ain't gonna like this shit right here, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. If a woman still got her looks halfway and she talking like this, she'll get a man. Oh, don't think for 1 second it ain't a brother out there that'll break their neck trying to get with her right now, just the way she is right now with the kids. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers that ain't with that shit. In this space, they are, but outside of this space, it's a lot of brothers. A lot of brothers out here talk to a woman with some. So just because a woman has kids, it is a strike, but it ain't like it's a deal breaker. Unless now, once you get north of one, for me, that's kind of hard. When you get like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So it depends, man. It really depends. And I hadn't seen her from the waist down. You know, with a woman, she could be something at 25, 35, what she look like from the waist. So it depends. You know what I'm saying? Bad customer service at best. She can't even be a proper. Carlton, you're better, brother. I know. I don't know who she is. One day I'm going to put the link in the chat. And we're going to have a therapy session. Okay, Carlton? And one day we're going to sit, we're going to talk about who she was. Because you always talking like every woman is evil. Like, bro, let the shit go, man. Stop trying to fight the Reaper. Just relax and let it go. Let it go, brother.
Low energy chicks. Your energy is just as valuable as your time, and putting a price tag on it is not going to protect you from having low energy experiences from wealthy men who are fucking assholes. They are taking that energy that they are getting from these other low energy chicks and passing on them kinetics right to you. See, wealthy women know there is more to a man than his money. Finances are important, but it's not the be all. We acquire things from men that money can't buy. Their respect, their love, their support.
It's different. That you say everything in life is transactional. Yes and no. I think, is it transactional between a husband and a wife? Yes and no. But shit. So you telling me that if you're not making, let's say you meet a woman, you making 140,000, you fuck around, you don't go to completely homeless on the street sleeping on the bridge, but let's say you go down to 80. Is shit supposed to change? Is it supposed to be like, okay, well, he's still making ends meet, but he's not making as much, so he's not as much of a man, so I won't give him no head. I won't give him no ass. I won't. No, it shouldn't. As long as you're taking care of bills and doing what you're supposed to do, a woman shouldn't be like, you know what, he's not as wealthy, which is what some women will do. Those are the type of women you should run from. I don't want a woman to think to be transactional with me. Fuck that shit. I ain't trying to be funny. I had a woman with me when they ain't have shit. Broke, fucked up. I'm talking about could barely pay my phone bill. Broke, like license suspended, no car, barely pay my phone bill, still riding with your boy. Is that transactional? What was that woman getting out of that? I'm at her place, she paying the bills at the time. I'm fucked up. Now I'm studying and depressed and trying to get my shit together. This is when I was getting into IT. But would you say that's transactional, or is that loyalty? Is that sticking with you through thick and thin? You can't buy that shit, because I promise you go get a Magic City stripper. It could be transactional, lose that money. And I saw that shit firsthand. I seen a chick was with a dude, was a millionaire, little corny little dude. Dude was a millionaire, had money, bought the stripper, dated her for a year. They was engaged and shit. Housing bubble hit. He lost that. She left his ass. Like, just like that, right? She left his ass. So it was, you to say it's transactional, that was transactional, but damn, when you have felt like, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I want to feel like you with me, and regardless of whatever fucking happens, you with me, period. You got my back. If you say, fuck it, baby, we ain't sleeping on no bridge, I go get a job, or you know what, you finna wash cars, shit, let me pull my hair back. Let me pull my hair back, put these shoes on out here, and I'm finna go, and I'm gonna be out there, we washing cars together. That type of shit. You finna paint the house? Shit, I'm gonna come down the other side with the roller. Let's get it. That's real love, man. I don't understand. That's what I'm really doing. I just don't call it that. But that's really what I'm describing, guys. It's somebody that really loves your ass. Past money. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she had you, your mind, the whole pack. Come on, bro. Come on. I ain't trying to be funny. I think I bring a lot to the table. But to sit up here and think that a woman could not go get a guy, I ain't have no job, no light drive, couldn't take out to eat, couldn't do shit. To think that woman still got something out of it, what is the woman getting when you can't do shit for her as a man? Outside of you, that's what she got. Yeah, those things that you're describing. Now you talking about somebody that values me, and you talking about, you really describing love. You talking about, well, she probably had feelings. Now you're getting into feelings. She had your mind. Well, if she had me, that means she give a fuck about me. That's all I'm saying. We're describing the same thing. You just don't use the L word because you hard, right? You tough guy. I'm just letting you know. Like, that's the truth. Every woman's not gonna, like, I'd had women love my ass when they ain't have shit. When they got nothing. Look, I had a car wash, guy. Check this out. I had a mobile car wash. I used to drive a white beat up van that smelled like gas everywhere. Everywhere I went, I would smell like gas because I had the generator and my pressure washer and my water tank strapped down in the back. I had an old white telephone van. And I used to ride that bitch everywhere I went. Every day. That was my business. That was my car. That was my business. I used to ride that mode everywhere I went. Everything I did, I had that car. I had that van. Still was getting women with a beat up ass van. You know what I'm saying? Still had, I'm talking about going on dates. I had women sit in that van smelling the gas. We go to the movies, chilling. I'm dressed up, got my cologne on, come out that bitch. We get in that big ass van. Oh, and my door was jammed. I had to get in through the passenger door. Right hand to God. And the girls still rock with me. Girls still rock with my ass. That ain't got shit to do with it. That's when you got a woman that fuck with you. This shit ain't transactional to that degree. Now, if I'd have brought more money to the table, if I'd have brought, yeah, it would increase my options. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like riding the van didn't turn some women off. It did. But I still was able to work my magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. I was not like trans, like, if I ain't got no money, I can't get no shit. I get a woman with nothing. I mean, that's the way I feel about it. I'm just confident like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't never feel like I'm completely out the game just because I don't got no money or whatever. Shit, that's what I'm in the gym for. I still look good. Shit, I still got some going for. I'm still dressed. I still got my personality. I still make her laugh. And I tell your ass from the jump, like, you know, I'm struggling right now. I got my own little business. I'm doing. That's the game I gave them. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I like a man that's ambitious. That, well, you know, I got my first property. I'm flipping it. I get the girl in the car. We ride over there, looking. I get out the car. We go to, yeah, this is my first house. We walk in that bitch. I got my wood and sheetrock laying on it. Yeah, you know, I was up here today. I was working on this. Bro, I was bringing chicks to the house, showing it to them. This is what I'm going to do, and this is how much I'm going to make. And this is what we talking about on the date. We sitting at the date like, look, this is how much money I'm going to make. This is what I'm going to do. And then after I do this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That shit, man, look here. A woman that's smart. Oh, I like that. You going somewhere. You ambitious. You think that's what I heard. Driving that beat up ass van, right? This shit ain't rocket science. It really isn't.
Those things are hard to get from all men. The average wealthy man believes that rules are for the poor. So they don't necessarily respect boundaries because they know they can pay their admission through that boundary. These men spend.
Well, that's you. You disagree because that's you, bro. I'm not trying to. You can't invalidate my experience. I'm not invalidating that. What you're saying is true. Yeah, you say you had an ex. She didn't want to wait for you to finish school. Meanwhile, I knew a dude whose girlfriend bailed him out of jail for unpaid child support. Okay. I'm sure that happens all the time. I don't think. Actually, when I got locked up, I got bailed out. My lady drove all the way to Atlanta and got my ass out. It was thousands of dollars to get my ass out. She didn't have it. But my family put the money up, but she put some money in with it, drove up here, got my ass out. I mean, it's not, I wasn't in jail for no child support, but you get what I'm saying? I was in jail for tickets, but you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just it. I should have been on purpose and not, well, shit, I still accomplished my goals though. So it didn't stop anything. At the end of the day, you still accomplish your goals. I going on a date, I wasn't all just like, I'm going to basically change the whole trajectory of my life for this woman. I wasn't like that. I went, okay, I'm going to get married. And no, shit, I wasn't ready financially for all that. I said that. But I still want to go out sometimes. Sometimes you need that feminine energy. Sometimes. Like, if you're talking about that probably was from like, that was like from 96 to 05. That was a 9-year period. I was playing basketball in college, doing different things. Got out of school, did the modeling thing, played basketball, did all that. And then I got in my first house about 03. That's when I got in my first house. That first house took me 2 years of just saving and budgeting and learning how to do shit on my own. I rebuilt the subfloor in that kitchen. That bitch was rotten. I walked in there, that damn subfloor was rotten. Rats every fucking well. I had to go in there and I had to dump that shit, borrow my dad's trailer, come get all that shit out with an axe handle, come in there and beat everything out with a sledgehammer, clear that bitch out, re-put the studs in that motherfucker, re-ran the subfloor, re-put the cabinets in that motherfucker, rebuilt everything, put the walls up, right? I ran paneling. I ran that bathroom paneling. I ran that shit around the first 4 feet of the kitchen wall. Then I ran up my basement. I did all that shit. That's before I got a guy to come finish the rest of it. I did all that, hung sheetrock by myself on the ceiling. I had to build me a T, the letter T. And I was holding that T up and then getting up on the ladder with the other piece and drilling that bitch up there over my head. That shit was, my shoulders were hurting like a motherfucker. But I did it. See what I'm saying? But I did all that while still dating, while still having women. You know what I'm saying? Still having chicks that like me. You know what I'm saying? And they shit. And a lot of times I ain't trying to be funny. I couldn't, they were coming to me. Like I go to the gym. I mean, that bitch minding my business. I see a girl, one girl in particular, I speak, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, niggas always in if I never said shit. And then was one day I thought she was cold as hell. And then dude told me, yeah, man, she told me that, oh, straight up? Really? I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So it's not always about, you know what I'm saying, the money aspect of it. We need to really think this stuff through. Big Mud, let me hit you back. I'm streaming. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. It's not always about money. That's all. It's not always about money. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a balance to that shit. I do agree that there's a balance. And as a man, if you're not on your shit, you shouldn't be out here chasing ass. I do agree with that. But I was on my shit. I was budgeting and saving money. I wasn't spending money like that. A night out for me was Applebee's. Okay. We'll go out, and that wasn't every fucking day. That was like, and I had a mobile car wash. So I work in a day and I might make, if I have a good day, I make $250 on a good day, you know, and I take the girl out. What that is? Applebee's about $40, $50. That's it. Once a week, we have our drinks, we leave. That's it. We might go to the movies. That's it. I still got the rest of the days of the week I've been working. And in that day, I made $250. I had a good day where I really bust my ass. You know what I'm saying? Good. My best day was like $450. You know what I'm saying? I made one day. So, it is what it is. You say you're describing really most folks live in the social media fantasy. Yeah, they do. They do, unfortunately. Hey, I guess he don't work out. He said if that's all about looks, like, I'm like, well, shit. I mean, what did he say? He says, oh, now I get it. You were hooping. Of course you had broads. Basketball is a cool job. Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I wasn't making major money like that. That was 99. I was actually technically I played in school. Technically, I was still in college. So I didn't really make a major money. By the time I got out, it was over. It wasn't like I had women just because I was a ball player. They ain't meet them because I was playing ball. It was because I was by the time I met, when I was living in Montgomery. Man, let me tell you what I would do. Average day, get up in the morning. About this time, I had a couple of stops I would make every week. What day of the week it is Monday, I'm going to so-and-so. Tuesday, I'm going here. Wednesday, I'm going here, like that, right? And throughout the day, I would have gaps. And with those gaps, I would go to the bookstore and read. That's what I used to like. Man, let me tell you something. I went to Barnes & Noble probably 5 days a week. I lived in Barnes & Noble. I read every damn book. I was in the real estate section talking about credit. I was just reading. I loved it. That shit, I would do that shit now, actually. I love going to the bookstore to this day. That's fun to me. I know that sounds lame. I love to go to the bookstore, sit my ass down, grab a book, because I never forget this book I read about, and I've been looking for it, about starting your own bank in the Cayman Islands and how you can, avoid taxes by starting your own bank in the Caymans and how you can set that shit up. And I couldn't find that. I've been looking for that book. But that book was a book I read, and I soaked up a lot of game in that book. And this was before 9/11, right before it. And I love that damn book. So yeah, it's shit out there that you can get and learn the game. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man.
Spend money so easily because they got it like that. So they flying out.
Theo, looking forward to meeting you, brother.
Toxalinas left.
Y'all come to the conference, man. Y'all come check us out. We gonna get it in.
Right. And just because he tosses you a grip doesn't mean you sis. It means he can pay your ass to shut the fuck up and leave expeditiously whenever he's ready to bang other women. No boundaries. Remember, he can rotate you on and off that shelf until your goofy ass expire. And shelf life is short for basicals who can be bought. Quality.
See that? Now I agree with her 1,000%. I think she's saying that, and that's what brothers are talking about. They talking about, oh, she hit the wall. Well, and this is the thing, the dilemma of being an Instagram model type woman, right? So you get a lot of attention, and for a 17, 18-year-old girl, that's fun. You've never really got it because your parents controlled you. Then you get out there and you chasing all these men chasing you, and you're having fun, and then you're experiencing sex for the first time, and you meet that guy that gives you the best orgasms or whatever. Then then you have your fun, and your ass get about 25, 26, the shit get old. You start looking for something real. But now you got a 17, 18-year-old coming up. She's turning, every day somebody turns 18. Every day she's on Instagram, somebody's young and spry and got the best body. And there's always a new girl coming out. Every couple of years, every couple of days, is somebody turning 18 that's your competition. So now you're trying to get a man, but you don't know anything. So by the time you figure this shit out, you're about 32, 33. But now you got to deal with age, and did you have the right diet, and did you exercise? Because now you're getting fat. So now you're not as physically attractive to these men. So now you're like, well, shit. I mean, you might still look young in the face, but if your ass done gained 70 pounds or 60 pounds, fuck around and have a kid, or, all types of shit. So it's really, you really only have a small window. Women do. And I think that you should maximize that window by wising up in your youth. When the girl is 13, 14, you need to soak up the game and learn from women that are 32, 33 in, right? But usually they're not getting that. They're just, nobody ever teaches them, then they get their ass out there. They don't know, and they dumb, and they get an ass made out of them usually, right? Which is what you see with guys that are 35 or older fucking with a 20-year-old. He know she dumb as hell. She don't know shit. She hadn't experienced nothing. I can run circles around this chick because I've had life experiences, right? And that's usually the way it works. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rocket Man? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I disagree. I think you said if you're not attractive and have no money, you got to be big woman. You get a big woman or a 35 to 40-year-old sister. That's the community. I disagree. I think just because you're not attractive doesn't mean you can't work out and have a nice body and be in shape. And just because you're not attractive and have money, I think that you can also, this is my personal opinion, it depends on, well, who are you? Like I know homeboys that were broke. My homeboy, God rest his soul, that just died. Not a lot of money. Not that he about 5'8", was not attractive, like physically, like some supermodel looking guy. Kept him one. Because he was a freaking comedian. That nigga was funny as hell. He was funny. He had a personality. He knew how to talk. And some guys made it, you're like, well, shit, I mean, yeah. And I'm talking about, girl was in love with his ass. They was engaged, okay? I'm not talking. And when I saw, I was like, damn, she was nice looking. Damn, that's his fiance? Like, I'm dead serious. Right hand to God. So it just depends, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think I ain't trying to be funny. I never look at myself like he's saying right here. I don't look at myself as a loser. And I'm not saying you're a loser. I just don't see myself like that. I come in with a winning attitude. I expect to get the girl. I expect to be desired. I expect to be physically. It's something on the inside. And I think that shit comes out. Well, I guess I can't deny that. He did. He did have that. He did. Knew how to dress and was funny as hell. Was funny. And could sing his ass off. I'm talking about could sing. I wish I had a recording of him singing. That brother could go. And he could sing. I seen him. He would always, I remember we get around when he would just start singing for nothing sometime and just get all the girls just, oh, I just love him. He could do Luther Vandross. He'll do Let Me Hold You. Don't do me. But, he'll be like, let me hold your hand or something. Look here, man. If only for tonight. Look here, bro. He would kill that. And I seen him go off with that. Funny. Had this real deep, Barry White type baritone like voice. Yeah. Sisters loved him. He'll go places. I'm going to tell you how he was. We'll go places, right? So I never understood this dude. We'll be broke, right? This is when I had my mobile car wash. Me and him used to go to Applebee's and eat free. Let me tell you what we used to do. We go in that bitch. They had something called a cowboy burger, right? It was like $12. We come in now. We chilling. We, first couple times he was, hey, is the manager in the back? Yeah. Hey, tell him to come to the table. He'll come. Hey, how you doing? I just want to introduce myself. He'll shake his hand. Hey, my name is so-and-so. I just want to introduce myself. This is great. I like the way you got this. He'll just do that shit. And I'm like, dude, what you doing? Don't worry about it. Then we'll come back 2 or 3 times. Hey, how you doing? Is he in the back? hey, but he might come when I'm not there. So by the time I go back with him, the dude come out there and hug him like they're best friends. And the manager's like, what can I get for you? Do you need anything? Like that, right? I mean, yeah, I use a couple of drinks. Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, look, man, on the house. Next thing you know, we in that bitch, bro. I'm talking about we used to go there free. We used to go to any movie I want to see free. Any damn food I wanted free. Like we go to certain restaurants, they knew his ass. If I need it, if I'm doing a house and some shit broke or I ain't got some shit, and I get on the phone, hey man, I need so and so, man. Hold on, man. I got a guy for you, man. Hold on. He called me back on three-way. Yeah, hey man, I'll introduce you to so and so, man. This nigga knew everybody. Didn't know any strangers. He had personality. That is a gift. That is a gift. Not everybody has it. But this brother had personality. Everybody liked him. And he would go places. I'm talking about he could go somewhere and not know a soul. Give him about a month. Everybody's going to know him. He going to know the lady at the front desk going to know him. He going to be laughing and joking with people. He got all these relationships. Everybody like him. I'm like, this nigga is gifted, talented. I wanted him to use. He never really got a chance to use it like I felt like he should because he lacked other areas where he was lacking in discipline. But the brother, if he ever just focused on something, if he ever just sat still and just focused on this is what I want, he would have got it like that. It would have been easy for him. He would leapfrog lots of people. Like if that brother was in IT, his ass would be chief information officer or some shit because if he really knew he came to my class, but he never really just finished it. Had he just focused, his ass would have easily been making $200,000-300,000. Because he reminds me of that. Like I worked in a company with a guy that had the same type of voice, same energy, and his ass ran the whole department. But I noticed he was not the most technical guy though. He knew a little something. He told me, he's like, look, man, I know it, but that's your thing, man. That's why we got you. And he was funny. You know what I'm saying? He would be in the damn meetings cracking jokes. These are things, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think these are things and skill sets that you can actually hone and improve and develop. I've never accepted that I'm just a guy I'm introverted, so I'll never be this or I'll never be that. No, I was young. I was introverted because I lacked confidence. I didn't know anything. I didn't have life. I didn't have money. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. And as I got older, I stepped out of that shell. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear me on my channel say, man, y'all need to get out there and live a little bit, have experience. Because let me tell you a good example, right? When you're young and you don't have any experience and you get around a beautiful woman, you're scared, right? Unless you just got it like that. But most guys are gonna be nervous, right? That's okay. As time goes on and as you live through life and you have life experiences, you've traveled, you get around a woman, that same beautiful woman, you don't give a fuck no more. You just don't care. And because you don't care, you'll talk to her ass just like anybody else. And what you'll start noticing is that she's insecure and you'll see it. Because she'll pick up, you don't give a fuck. She's like, he isn't intimidated. He isn't this. And a lot of times you start seeing these cracks in how insecure these damn beautiful women are. You start realizing, damn, past her looks, she's really insecure. She doesn't have this. She doesn't have that. And then don't be older and able to speak on certain subjects and you run circles around their ass. And that's when you start, and it has nothing to do with money. That's just experience. This is part of being a man. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with like, oh man, I bought her. No, a lot of times these guys are older guys. That's why you see a guy in his 40s and he in his lane. He got his money right. If he's still halfway working, now he still look good. And he's older. He got experience. He done traveled. He done been to 14 countries. He done worked into this. He done this. He done built this business. You think you finna be intimidated by some little 25-year-old pretty girl? Man, fuck, please. Hey, how you doing? You relax. You don't give a fuck. That's just experience. That's just life experience will teach you that. You know what I'm saying? So you can grow in life. You don't have to be locked in. That's one of the things I don't like about the manosphere, because it almost makes it like some guys will paint it like, I'm this guy. Well, you're that guy at 18. Who are you going to be at 36? Are you going to still be that same guy? I don't expect to be. I don't expect to be the same guy I am now 10 years from now, because I'm going to have more experiences, more money, more discipline, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if I'm still here, you know. So, and that you know, it just takes time to just life experience. I think sometimes we get so caught up into the whole, you know, I'm this, I'm that. And I think psychologically we tell ourselves we're lame. And then when you believe that you're lame, you become that. You exude that. You know, I've had women tell me that. I've had women say some shit to try to hurt my feelings before. I don't give a fuck. And let me tell you something. I really truly, when I got older, I really truly started believing that what real cool is. Like I used to think cool was like this, I don't know, like this air about you. Like you exude this certain swagger, this certain confidence about you. And then I started realizing as I got older, no, that's not cool at all. That's swag, but that's not cool. To me, cool is when you are comfortable in your skin with who you are. Whoever the fuck you are. If you like Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, you don't give a fuck who you talking to. You don't care where you at. You change for no fucking body. You coming into my world. You invite people into your world. That's cool. Right? To me. And I know I sound like an old man, right? That's I sound like an old man, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Okay, Kill Deuce, let me know something. We'll do a house. Shit. Hey, that's what I grew up doing. I love it. Love it. But anyway, I don't do it for a living, but I love it. I love being around it. I may not know it all, but I'm with it. I'm actually probably more comfortable working with my hands than I am being in IT. Truth be told, I almost look at myself like a blue collar brother who got into IT. I'm not some people you look at it, this motherfucker is made for this shit. I'm not. I'll admit that shit. But confidence and when it comes to confidence and when it comes to being cool, like if I see somebody and they like, man, I like whatever. Like I used to let people shame me when I was a kid because I liked Nintendo. When I was young. And I felt embarrassed and they laughed at me because I played Nintendo, right? And I tried to hide it because a girl told him that we talked on the phone. She said he was talking about Nintendo. And back then it was a kiddie thing. Like, oh, he's a kid. Like, I'm like, every motherfucker in here played Nintendo. Every nigga in here played Nintendo and loved that shit back then. But they tried to make me seem like, and he ain't got no game. He ain't got no game. He on the phone talking to this girl about Nintendo. Like that, right? And that shit gave me a complex. Then I got older, like, man, shit, fuck these niggas, man. Them niggas was jealous. Shit, everybody wanted the girl. I didn't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just didn't know, right? The girl, they told him that every nigga in school wanted to talk to her, she with me. So them niggas like, nigga, what you was a lame, nigga. You talking to Tanya about this, like, nigga, you a lame. Like that was some real shit. And I remember niggas that would laugh at me in my 12th grade year. Man, I remember, ain't you the one be talking about Nintendo? You a hater, nigga. You's a hater. Like, I didn't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't even say the word hater back when I was in school. Hater didn't really get popular till the Loonies dropped that player hater song. Right? That's when everybody started calling people player haters. Then we dropped the player and just said hater. Right? And that's where it is. But I'm just telling you, like, I think that being cool, I think that being yourself is something that you, as a man, is part of being a man. I think actually that's why they say it takes 40 years to make a man, because as you get older, you become comfortable with who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know it's a commercial to Dos Equis, the most interesting man in the world. If you watch those commercials, it's really just he in his own lane. He ain't really thinking about trying to change his world to accept others. The more you accept that, the better your lane. And then you start, when you're in your lane, there are certain women that fall within that purview for your lane. So if you in the nerdy shit, you need nerdy women. You're probably not going to get the Instagram model chick. You're going to get the nerdy chick. Doesn't mean you can't be happy. Doesn't mean you can't be attracted to the woman, but she might not be the dime. She might be a damn 8. You might need to get the 8, 7. Don't come on me till my 7s don't exist. I'm not Kevin Samuels, okay? They do exist. It's a number system. You cute, we gonna skip from cute. Okay, she all right. She a little above. Oh, she got a little sex appeal and cute. There's a difference between being cute and has a little sex appeal. Sex appeal, I might give you a 6. Cute, I say it's about a 7. Shit, I mean, so I'm not gonna argue about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to being yourself, and there's some shit I actually kind of learned. Let me tell you what helped me when I got into church. When I really got into the church, and I was in the Word and in the stuff, and I started being confident in who I was in Christ, I was like, man, I don't really care about these worldly things. That's how I felt. And then it became who I was. That's who I am. I don't care about that stuff. Like you stop caring about trying to be popular. You stop caring about who knows who. And like I got people I know in Montgomery that care about, that will date a girl who they don't even find attractive, but because she used to be with this guy, he will date her. That's some shit that I'm like, do you want her? Well, she all right, but because she used to date this guy, or because she got a baby by so and so, I'm a date her. That's lame to me. Now that's lame. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, you're lame when you're trying to do something worrying about others. It's about your happiness. What do you want? You care about what the only reason you want this woman is because you think other men want this woman. So you want her. That's lame. Guys, don't you realize that? That is the most lame shit I've ever seen. Is for a guy to say, I'm gonna be with so-and-so because she used to talk to so-and-so. And it's a lot of brothers out here that talk like that. Ain't that so-and-so ex? Oh, I'm gonna get her. Because this is so-and-so ex. It's not because you think she's attractive, not because you think you guys have some sort of chemistry, not because she has shown you any type of interest. You don't know what she's into. You just know that she used to date so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes do that. Girls do it too. You start realizing, I'm going to tell you how you know this shit is true. Take your ass. I know y'all going to laugh at this shit. This is the truth. You want to see how insecure pretty women are, a lot of them. Take your ass to the strip club and tell them you don't want to dance. Go on a Saturday night when the bitch blow, right? Go in there like early before it get blow, like about 9:30. Where they starting to come in, they matriculating in. But that's when the pretty ones starting to get there. And they walking out on the floor and they come out there and you say, nah, but I'm just chilling. I'm just getting a drink, just chilling. That shit fuck with them. You can see it in their face. Right? And then you fuck around and get a dance by another chick. The pretty chick, I'm like, oh, damn, he gonna get her woman here and he thinks she more attractive than me? You can see that shit in their eyes. It's funny. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you can see her looking like heartbroken because she asked you and you said no, but this other girl asked you and you said yes, then that means he doesn't find me attractive. What's wrong with me? You can see him having these thoughts. What's wrong with me? Why does he think I'm like, well, shit, I'm just a nigga here chilling. Maybe I just had something about this female I like, and then, you know, it is what it is. Right? It is what it is. And that's when you start realizing, like, damn, they insecure as hell. It'll be some of the most beautiful women. You'll be like, she is insecure as hell. She needs my validation. And they receive, a lot of strippers ain't stripping for money. A lot of them strip for money, but a lot of them, money's just a byproduct. They really stripping for validation that they're beautiful from men that they find the apex predators. Like if a man walking that bitch and he got on nice, he look like he got some money and he got a nice suit on. He coming in, he got like on some, he dressed real nice. Like dress up. I know y'all like what? Just it's a social experiment. It's not like I'm saying go marry a damn stripper, okay? Don't. What I'm saying is if you walk in that bitch and you dress nice, you smelling good, you fresh, you looking good, and you coming in and you don't get them attention. That shit fuck with them. It fucks with them. They don't know nothing about you, just like you don't know nothing about them. So you can see their guts for $5, $10. They don't know shit about you. So you can see them trying to like jostle for your attention. This shit is funny, man. It's a real, if you really just see it, it's below the surface, it's unsaid, but you can see that shit. And then you start realizing, damn, if I saw this chick out on the street, I would be thinking, damn, she's so bad, she this, she that. And she just as insecure as she can be. Insecure and goofy as hell. Just insecure and then fuck around and have a conversation with them about some shit. That's when you really realize, damn, I would have put this girl on the pedestal and made her out to be this and that, and she dumb as a fucking doorknob. Don't know shit. Or she's not, you know, and I'm not trying to say that like that's bad. When I say dumb, I mean lack of knowledge isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's how you operate with that lack of knowledge. Like if I'm in a room full of medical doctors and they're talking about the vid, right? And I'm listening. I'm gonna soak up some game. I don't trust doctors. That's a different situation. That's probably a bad analogy. But Because I'm like, all you know is what the medical school taught your ass. You don't know shit, really. But what you get what I'm saying? Like some girls come in there and they be all just like so insecure and shit. Then a lot of them are not intelligent. You listen to them, you talk to them. You know, okay, so she don't know shit. Does she know she doesn't know shit? Is she like, okay, well, tell me what's it? And some of them cool. Some of them be like, well, I've never heard that before. Tell me about it. You'd be surprised. And then you start teaching her ass some shit. You like, damn, this chick would have been, she's an apex predator. When she walks out in the streets, she stopped traffic. Everybody looking at her, she this, she that. But then when you get her somewhere and sit her down and talk to her and see what's in her head, and that's what teach you. That's when you start realizing when you get older and you got experience and you start to becoming confident in your own skin as a man. And that's when you start realizing, I don't need to impress these women. I don't need to impress shit. I can be myself. This is what I'm into. This is what I'm building. Like it or love it. Get aboard. You either get down or lay down. And I'm comfortable either way. And I'm sure you'll be fine either way. It's on you. If we don't get together, I'm not telling you you're going to have a whack life. You may have a wonderful life. My life is going to be fabulous, with or without you. That energy is confidence. And that's what becomes cool, is you being you. It's not about this whole, intangible thing that nobody can really grasp or describe or understand. And it's just, you just have it. No, fuck that. Be yourself. Be who you are. Don't worry about the approval of others. That is attractive to a woman. You know what I'm saying? If I got any sisters, type of one in the chat if you agree. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. This is what I am. I remember a while ago, I used to listen to Chrissy. Chrissy said she went on a date with a dude, and this dude was doing some sort of business with the airlines. And she said that guy said that he sat there talking about how he was working with airplanes, and he talked about the types of rivets he put in. And she said we sat there for 2 hours talking about airplane rivets and how he's going to develop his business. And I was glued. I was so captivated with it. He was so attractive, talking about some shit that anybody would walk by. What the fuck y'all talking? That's some boring shit. Because that's a child. Only a child will say some shit that if you really listening to it. Right? But that's what I'm talking about. That's cool. That's when I'm comfortable with who I am. I don't have to be somebody else's version of what I think it means to be a desired man, like high value. So fuck all that shit. That's why you don't hear me talk about it. High value my ass. I know dudes that like can get 6-7 different women without all that shit. They don't need that. I don't think that. Now, high value, do you think? It depends, because I know plenty of dudes make 6 figures that ain't shit. I know dudes that make 6 figures that's at home probably whacking off on a Friday night because they can't get a woman. This is Atlanta. So 6 figures ain't you can make 150, 200 in Atlanta and be lonely than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's other things that go into it. I do IT. I know a lot of dudes like that. Here we go, Brizzle. What you got? Here's my pushback on what you're saying. What's the point of conquering Rome, building pyramids, going to the moon if no woman wants to be with you and perpetuate your genes? Huh? Where you get that from? I said be yourself and be into who you are. If conquering Rome is your thing, that's what I was talking about with Chrissy when she said she was on a date, and the guy was talking about building airplanes, and he was doing business in the airplane business, how he was talking about the types of rivets and all that different type of shit. And she said she was fascinated and got really horny with the guy because his ass talking about because he's in his own lane. If conquering Rome is your lane, if building pyramids is your lane, if going to the moon is your lane, then you are who you are. You are walking in your purpose and who you are as a man. It has nothing to do with that woman not wanting you. Now, if you building a pyramid, you kind of a bad motherfucker. Like if you building the pyramids of Giza, and you what's the guy named Cheops Khufu, as they say. That's what they say, the 6th dynasty, right? If you that guy, you kind of can tell people to kiss your ass. You building pyramids. So any woman worth her weight gonna be like, shit, he building pyramids. I might need to fuck with him. Come on, bro. That's not a good one. That's not a good one, Grizzle. Not a good one, dog. Here's my pushback. I'm saying be in your lane, be who you are, and this cool shit is lame to me. I don't even give a fuck about that no more. Now does that mean not be in the fashion, not dress nice, not I'm still a guy that believes that you should get presentation is good. I mean, look, like I tried to work with Kevin Simmons because I do believe in presentation, just because I'm saying you can be yourself. There are different sides of me. Like I may wear a nice suit by Oswald Boateng, right? Let me show y'all my boy. This my guy. One day I'm gonna fly over there to the garment district and I'm gonna buy me one of these suits, right? I'm gonna get one of these. This dude, I'm gonna get me one. Oswald Boateng is the guy that made the suit that Will Smith, where we said, what? I want to look good in Bad Boys 2. So yeah, I like the Oswald Boateng suits, man. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That it is what it is, But what I'm saying is, looking nice and smelling good and certain, that's just me. But see, that's me being myself. If you don't want to do that, then you don't. But I kind of think I would. That's just me. You're not selling yourself out by presenting your best version of yourself either. Like, I think certain men are kind of like, oh, well, you lame because you trying to wear a suit to impress. I'm not trying to wear a suit to impress. I want to feel good. And shit, what if I do? I want to impress a woman. Shit, I ain't gay. The hell wrong with you? Like, yes, I might want to wear a suit because I want a woman to like, the way the suit sits on me or whatever. I want her to be impressed or what. You damn right. So yeah, I might wear a nice suit. I might wear, some damn Tom Ford. I might smell like, ombre leather by Tom Ford. Love it. Ombre leather. Go check it out. Right. Or they got an alt version of it that smells like ombre leather too. If y'all familiar with alt, but anyway, and this is my homeboy. Let me go to my homeboy right quick. Let me see if I can find it. If it'll let me in. This is my homeboy right here. I'm probably gonna buy one, but my homeboy be making suits. I told y'all I'm getting this red one. Y'all already know I'm getting it, right? But that's sub though. Maybe that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not your style. Whatever your style is, then rock your style and be comfortable with that bitch. I wouldn't go to no strip club with no shit like this. So that's too much. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much. But like I said, I'm wearing a suit, but she wearing a bonnet. Brother, what are you talking about? Yeah, fresh dress and confident, right? So it is what it is. A lot of these things go together. You don't have to they're not separate. Like wearing a nice suit and being who you are and being confident in who you are and all that shit is part of being a man. You know what I'm saying? It's part of being who you are and walking in the fullness of what you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And being confident and shit like that. I don't even think that shit is separate. I think we take this shit too far with the energy that we give off when we try to focus so much on these. That's why in the manosphere space, I think it would probably serve a lot of these brothers to talk about shit like this here. I think talking about how to look like this will help a lot of these brothers gain. I'm just being just my thought process. I'm not a woman. Sisters, you tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to have your shit crisp. Maybe your shit ain't crisp. You know what I'm saying? You need to crisp. Your shit needs to be together. Just a thought. Maybe these are the things that we need to do, that we need to focus on, instead of being so focused on trying to, say that, well, I can't get a woman. Well, maybe you get a woman because you're walking out looking like a fool. You don't know how to dress. You don't know you don't know how to. You don't know how to do you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you overwork, you overthink it. This shit, he'll do all the work for you. This does all the work for you. You am I right, sisters? Come on now. Hey, that's why I met my brother at Suit Supply. He worked at Suit Supply. That's why I met him at. That's why. But the money you're gonna spend at Suit Supply, you might as well fuck with him because he's gonna have your shit tailored. This is a little bit more tailored. He can get you any color you want, any design, and it'll fit. So that's just me. Like, I just think this shit right here, and that's what me and Kevin Samuels are aligned. You know what I'm saying? Having your shit together, man, that's something I don't think we talk about enough. I don't see enough of us talking about this shit. Like, this is something that's a game changer. That whole look right there. Putting the sweat over, like you don't see brothers do shit like that no more. That's some old shit right there. That's that old English shit right there. That's what that is. You know, but these are the different things that help. You know, this does the work for you. Like you don't have to. A lot of the shit y'all making it hard. It's really not. And I'm not trying to say everybody like I got a monopoly on style and fashion. I don't. But what I'm saying is, you making shit hard. You compete with a brother that's dressed like shit. He gonna beat you. You coming up with some Jordans on and some damn jeans and shit and a t-shirt. Shit. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? You better be Boris motherfucking Kojo and ripped and strong and got muscles everywhere. But if you don't, then you know that's how shit gonna work. It's gonna look like that. You know. But like I said, this is a nice ass get up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this brother ain't biting. No, he didn't. He didn't. Him and Kevin actually got into it. Because Kevin used to come in there and talk to people like they wasn't shit at the damn Suit Supply. They don't like him over there. This is before he blew up. I fucked with this brother way back 3-4 years ago. He on my channel like from like 3 years ago. He's on. I did an interview with him like early New Year's, 3 years ago, and he was on there at the end. But he was like 2018. But he's not biting Kevin's. Every man you see in a suit ain't biting Kevin, bro. Think about it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Every black man you see in a suit ain't biting Kevin Samuels. That's just probably the only man you've seen in a suit has been Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, it's black men wear suits all the time. Every black man ain't trying to be Kevin Samuels. Some black men just got their own, you know what I'm saying, swag and ain't got shit to do with that. That's just real. You know. So, and plus, real talk, I know the brother anyway because he a Kappa, and that's how they dress anyway. That's how Kappas do. So they own that fashion shit anyway. That's big to them. You know what I'm saying? Fashion is their thing. So everybody ain't the same. You know. So, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know. But I think we need to probably focus on trying to get our shit together and be the best version of ourselves. And a lot of this dating shit, a lot of times has to do with presentation. It's just like somebody give you a hamburger, right? If you give me a hamburger wrapped in a damn bag through a window at a drive-thru, or if you give me a hamburger with a garnish on a plate and the fries are all put up into like this little metal thing sitting up and you got a flame coming off the damn burger when it comes, it's flaming and shit. Which one would you rather eat? The one that's gourmet looking or the one you got through the damn drive-thru? I don't know about you. I'd rather take the gourmet burger. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, it's Jay Hines, his Instagram. I'll give y'all the link. That's the link right there. He do fashion consulting and shit like that. He live in Atlanta. So cool dude, man. Good brother. But a lot of times, you know, it's all about presentation and shit like that. A lot of this dating shit ain't as hard. Like when you go out, like I'm not trying to be on some funny shit, but if you go out, what was my favorite look he had that I wanted to get? This is a clean one. I got a coat just like this. So when you go out and your shit like this, crisp like that, you look, man, it ain't that hard. It makes shit so easy. This makes shit easy. When you got your shit crisp like that, it's easy. You don't have to worry about a lot of the shit that other people like. This right here, this is what I like to call chopping heads. This is a head buster right here. This busts his head. This look right here. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do shit, man. No homo, obviously. None of that shit. You get your ass blocked saying that shit on my channel. I ain't with that shit. But you know where I'm coming from with the look. That's all I'm talking about is the look. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you come in strong like this, shit. You ain't got to halfway do shit. I'm just being straight up. You just so a lot of your work is done in the way you look, in the way you present yourself as a man. When you present yourself and you, because see this right here, let me tell you something about this right here. Let me explain. Because when I was younger, I would be scared to wear some shit like this. You know why? I'm tall. I'm going to get a lot of fucking attention. I ain't super tall. I'm like 6'1", 6'2". But I'm going to get a lot of attention wherever I go if I got some shit on like that. And I didn't want it. I was scared. Because you know why? Because I was worried about people thinking that I thought I was the shit. Because I would get those looks, a lot of them from other dudes, and nigga think he the shit. He a pretty boy. He trying too hard. He a pretty boy. It took me a while to get older and be like, man, fuck that shit. Kill their ass. Kill them. Kill. Give them everything you got. From the haircut to the smell good to the shoes to the belt to the shirt, everything. Let they ass have it, right? But it took a while for me to do that shit because I was so worried. Like I remember I used to go to school in high school and be scared to dress my best. Like I would have an outfit and I'll dress it down just a little bit because I didn't want people to see me go too hard. I was scared. I didn't want the attention. Because I remember and the way I learned that, I was in 7th grade and I had this outfit. And I remember I was the first dude with this outfit. Like nobody had it. I got this shit from Atlanta. My sister found it in some little weird ass store. We said, I said, I want this. I begged her. She bought it for me. And I wore that shit to school. And I remember my mom let me out in front of school, me and my sister. And everybody just stopped and turned around. I was scared as hell. I ain't want everybody staring at me like that. I was insecure. Ain't have no confidence. So I'm walking all looking at the ground. My sister like, hold your damn head up. You look good as hell. Don't let nobody, that's my sister. Hold your damn head up. So I held my head up, man. Girls was in high school. I'm in like the 8th grade. Girls in high school asking my sister, girl, who's that boy you was walking with this morning? Like, but it was the outfit. I was just insecure. Scared. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times a lot of brothers will be insecure to dress their best because they don't want the attention. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sometimes, truth be told, if you come in like real fast and high like this right here, like this type of suit right here, a lot of times you intimidate the shit out of a woman. She'll be scared. You can see it. You be like, damn, she's scared to look at me. Like she walking by trying to steal a look or some shit. Scared. Because you at your best. And I'm not saying it's like I think I'm this shit. Oh, so arrogant. That ain't got shit to do with that. This ain't about none of that. This is just about being comfortable in your skin, being who you know what I'm saying? Being comfortable in who you are, being confident as you are as a man. That's it. I wasn't ready for the limelight. Yeah, I guess I wasn't. I was young, man. Shit, I was in like the 8th grade. I was a kid, man. I hadn't too long stopped playing with toys. And now I'm up here and you got girls like in the 12th grade and shit staring me. I was a little kid. I was intimidated. Like, oh shit. I was scared, man. And sometimes you come in too hard and too high sometimes. And sometimes I've seen women not like you because you coming in like that. Like I've seen women look at you like, oh, he must think he this shit. That's because she insecure. Fuck that shit. You look, listen, young blood. Listen to me now. You come in hard, let they ass have it. You go out with a girl, you tell her you taking her ass out, show up like that. Show up like that. Where she telling, girl, that nigga good. Did you see what he had on? That type of shit. Don't be scared. Don't be all trying. Well, nah, I don't want to dress like that because I don't know. Fuck that. I used to be scared to really give my best and try to, I did. I would dress down. I knew if I'm like, man, I could wear this with this and put this with them boots and shit. I'll try that shit on and it'll look clean and I take it off and put something on that's nice, but not as nice. That looks good, but not like gonna shut the damn, everybody gonna stop and like, who the fuck is that? Like that type of outfit. There's the, okay, he look nice, and there's the, damn, who the fuck is that type outfit? You always want to come in with the who the fuck is that. You just want to. It also opens up all types of shit in business. Presentation is everything. And if a person perceives value, how could you not? That's just social currency. How could you, squander that? You know what I'm saying? So, that's just me. You pushing back on my points. You was pushing back. I ain't even read everything you said, Brizzle. So you ain't gotta apologize. I didn't read it, but let me say this. As far as your lane, some dudes can do everything I'm saying, and they just still not gonna be able to do. If you certain physical features, if you are, 5'3", if you, I mean, you can do the best you can. I've seen a dude do that before. Like I saw, I was in the mall with my lady, right? So it was Sunday, right? So this dude, he had his haircut and he had his little suit on and shit. He walking around, and I could tell, I'm like, okay, he done put his suit on and came in the mall to show off. I knew it, right? Not hating, because I thought the shit was funny, right? I said, look at this little nigga, right? But he was short, but he working his magic though. He was working his magic and shit. So okay, that's nice. My lady checked him out. Okay, he's a nice looking guy, which I ain't insecure. I'm like, okay, cool. Didn't bother me, but I knew he came in to soak up the game and get the attention. I knew that. Didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes do that, you know. So I, suit Saturdays. But like I said, you gotta put your best foot forward a lot of times. I don't think us as black men, we do some. Speaking for myself, my fortunes didn't really turn with the ladies until I hit the gym and spent a little money on clothes, watches, and cologne. Otherwise, I was merely a nice friend. Well, yeah. You're not lying. I have moments like that where they say, damn, who is that? Yeah, that's how you gotta do that shit. You can't like us as men, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most dudes are gonna fall in a category below the 9. No homo. But most dudes ain't gonna be the guy that when Kevin Samuels said he was a 9, I thought that shit was laughable. I'm like, no, you wear suits and you look like Ricky Smiley. You look like Ricky Smiley, but you just taller. That's about it. And I don't know if women, now some of the sisters, y'all tell me, I don't know, but no homo. But I thought the shit was laughable when he said he was a 9. Like, bro, you about a 6 with a nice suit and whatever. But if you take that shit, put this nigga in a wife beater and some hoop shorts, I don't think you're gonna get that same attention. And when you say 9, that's the type of brother that'll put on some wife beater and some shorts, and women be, God damn, who is that? That's a 9. Different. That's a difference. That's just me. 9, like think of a 9 as a woman. When you think of a woman as a 9, it don't matter what the fuck she got on. You know that's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she cold. She cold as hell. Like it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just see it. So when he told me he was a 9, I laughed because I said, "Oh, okay." I ain't laugh on the thing with him in Obsidian, but I thought that shit was laughable. Like, nigga, your ass ain't no. Like, okay, like you just me. I'm a 9. I said, oh, okay. I ain't say shit. I'm like, nigga, kill yourself. Your ass ain't no damn 9. Shit. It is what it is. Fuck it. If he a 9, I'm a 9. Shit. Fuck it. I'm a 9 too then. You know. That's just me. That's just me. If he a 9, I'm a 9. What that 6'4" shit got to do with any damn thing? What that mean? What does 6'4" mean? Guys, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm 6'2". Let me tell you something. Height is good. It allows you, let me tell you what it does. It gives you a nice palette upon which the suit can drape and hang on you, and it looks good, right? Like tall guys have advantages that short guys don't, right? They do. A tall guy has an advantage. Short guys, what you guys have is you go any fucking way and find some shit that fit. I'll be envious because I'll be seeing some shit like, man, this shit ain't gonna fit me. Like up top, I done got bigger, wild across the top. I can't wear shit. I had a shirt that used to fit and shit used to hug my arms and shit and shoulders. I used to love. Man, I tried to wear that suit Saturday. I mean, not the suit, the shirt. That bitch was struggling to close. I was like, damn, I ain't got fat. It's just more muscle since I got on this TRT. I done put on probably about 10 pounds of muscle. I done lost a lot of fat, but I'm gonna gain muscle, but I done look bigger. And I'm not. I weigh the same, but I look bigger, so I couldn't wear the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So being 6'4" don't always give you you ain't just knocking it out the park just because you're 6'4". You're not, right? And being 6'4" is good, but it's not the end all be all, right? It also takes other shit. Now, to his credit, I'm not a hater. The brother dresses very nice. He understands the way his face is shaped. That's why he wears the glasses. Because without the glasses, he doesn't look as he wears the glasses because it makes him it changes what you think. It exudes intelligence. It helps the way his face is shaped. The glasses, the types of glasses that he wears, they actually help him. I know exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't have no problem with it, but I know it's all about perception and certain things. He said, I agree with him. He says that within the first 7 seconds, people make 14 judgments about you, about who you are as a person in the first 7 seconds. Presentation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you 6'1", you tall enough. You 6'1", you tall a fucking enough. Like, if you 6'1" and another nigga 6'4", but you 6'1" and you got nice, like, you muscular, you got nice chest, shoulders, them little 3 inches ain't gonna do the same for that brother that it'll do for you. You know what I'm saying? If you 6'1" and you a 6'4", and you a beanpole skinny motherfucker that look like Tommy Davidson used to look when he used to take his shirt off. Remember that shit? He used to be dancing and shit, and he used to be looking all crazy. That's, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show my work. I'm with somebody. I'm chilling, bro. I ain't even out there like that. Pull a chick off. Yeah, he got fame now. He got a fame. He got it going. I know, like I said, man, no disrespect. Some of y'all really, that's your man crush. Some of you guys love, and that's your man. That's your, if you were a woman, you'd be with him too. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he says is gospel. I get it. I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, man. I just shit. Everything the man said ain't gospel just because he went viral. Shit. My God. Just because he went viral and just because he can entertain y'all just swear this man and everything he say and do is, yeah, he gonna pull a motherfucking woman. So you telling me if I walk outside with a suit on and looking like this, I can't pull a fucking woman? Please. Where you at? I'll take your damn woman. Shit. You talking about that ain't got nothing to do with it. I was just talking about being the best version of yourself. Some people have limitations. I got limitations. Shit, I can't get every fucking woman. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm just saying, as I was talking about getting confidence, being as you got older, and you get, oh yeah, well, shit, I might get bullet holes and stab wounds fucking with your women up there in Chicago, right? I might get my damn throat slit fucking around in Chicago. We good, but my bad, dog. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Good one. My hate is average at best. Okay, well, shit, look, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, brothers, be the best you can be. Don't be so caught up in trying to stay away, because I think in this space, I do see a lot of us, it's a simp energy being projected on brothers for dressing nice and looking the best you can be and being in shape. Well, if you're not doing it for health, then no, fuck that. I don't care. I'm doing it because I want the women to like what they see. Is there something wrong with that? Come to the suburbs. I don't know, man. Oh, I'm scared of Chicago, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I got her. She got tattoos all on her neck and shit, and she throwing up gang signs and shit. No, I'm good, player. I'm good. Shit, I don't fuck with Chicago. You're a South Sider too. Okay. No. I'm not. Yeah. Well, look, I know you guys fuck with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think some of y'all, man, need to unplug. I'm gonna tell you why. I think you guys need to unplug from certain people, because I think that real shit ain't being taught in a lot of these spaces. This shit is for entertainment, not real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are black women that will love your damn dirty draws that's out here that will fuck with you if you get your ass off the internet. Quit trying to live by some sort of dogma that you got from a motherfucker that then got divorced twice and probably has bitten a couple of pillows. Just saying, you probably don't want to listen and let that be the guiding source of your life. And you probably got, like what's her face said? What's her name? You gonna miss your man with that bullshit. Remember that from Queens of Comedy, Adele Givens? I know Scrub. Remember that shit? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Right? Remember this shit? Remember this right here?
Music is pure entertainment. Sometimes they got a good message, great, but a lot of times it just
change music with YouTube. Now just think about this shit she's saying now.
For your fun and enjoyment. Now TLC.
This shit is for your fun and enjoyment. That's all this shit is entertainment. You're like, I don't give a fuck. We go on a date. She has to pay 50-50, even though I asked her out. All right. And she look good. Oh, she some damn, what you talking about, a damn booger wolf chick? Or you talking about a chick that look like something? They got options.
He made no scrubs, and we treated that bullshit like some sort of national anthem, didn't we?
Viral video telling women they average at best, and we treated that shit like it's some sort of just let the shit soak in. It's good for you. Check it out.
Man try to talk to you, you got your hand all in his face. No, I don't want your number.
Watch this now.
Y'all gonna fuck around, miss your man with that bullshit.
That's why I be saying it like that. What did?
No, I don't want your number.
People, girl trying to give you some play. You talking about what? You average at best. All right, you gonna miss your girl with that
Y'all
bullshit.
Fuck around, miss your man with that bullshit. That's what's gonna happen. You can't listen to TLC. How you gonna take love advice from a bitch named Left Eye?
How you go? Do I need to go there? Let's keep going.
You ask that hoe about a contact lens or something. Don't ask about no man. It ain't like she got a history of harmony in her own goddamn relationship.
I mean, I'm just saying. Why is it that the best dating gurus that blow up the most in the black community are the most entertaining gurus? Not motherfuckers gonna tell you some shit that your grandmama and granddaddy that was married 50 years. Nah, you won't hear that shit. You won't listen to a motherfucker that got divorced twice and be, when he talking, making his videos, sounding like, I don't know, he might have built a couple of pillars. Might be a little doo-doo dick. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Is it? Ain't that the same one that burned up her scrub tub? Don't fuck around with TLC. They contradicted their own selves. Because I know they singing they don't want no scrub. That's because they got this $10 million record deal. But a few years ago when their ass was bankrupt, they wasn't too proud to beg, was they? They was creeping and shit, wasn't they? You caught them hoes on the right day at the right time. You got the red light special, didn't you?
I mean, that's all I'm saying. I just feel like that's the way I be thinking. Like when I come in this space and I listen and I look at some of the dogma that you guys have bought into with some of this shit. I do think that this shit is unhealthy. I do. I think it's unhealthy. And I think it's good to tell men shit to protect us as men. I have no problem with protection for us as brothers, not getting fucked up and caught up in the game. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you say that. I mean, yeah, she might have shouted him out on the album. I just said I just was bumping this shit this weekend. I like it. I like this album.
Mad at the fact that it's me, but this shit bigger.
I fuck with that. This is a nice ass album she put out. This shit nice, man. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, some of y'all need to stop listening to some of this shit. Unplug, get your ass out there and start living, and stop letting people give you their advice. Because if I'm telling you, listen. If I'm 400 pounds and I'm your trainer, are you gonna listen to me? Huh? Or better yet, if I'm ambiguously, you think, okay, this nigga might be gay. I don't really know. I never really seen. I mean, I seen him out with women, but I don't see him in a real relationship with a woman. He in his 40s and 50s. He done been divorced twice. Maybe some of his shit is unrealistic. Like for you to think that men that make six figures, for you to tell, like, I'm gonna give you guys some real shit. Y'all gonna disagree with me, but I'm gonna tell you some real gospel shit, right? Y'all remember the girl in the Average at Best video? And I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't the best looking girl. I'll admit that. She's not. I believe that girl could get a man that makes six figures. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not. I know you got, man, you crazy. She ugly. What make you think every nigga make $100,000 a year is just knocking them down? Like what? Like, trust me when I tell you this shit. Like, I've been in IT for decades now, and I'm telling you that a brother making 120, 130 might be at home whacking off every Friday, bored than a motherfucker. Would love to get a woman that show him. You know how many niggas I know? Like, I'm gonna give you a good example. I was on a project with a brother. This brother probably was making double what I was making, right? Smart as hell, right? And it was this girl that was the secretary, right? So I used to go up front, and I just like to talk. Y'all can tell, right? So I'm up there, I'm talking to the girl, we laughing and shit, joking. So, you know, I would do it every day. I come in, what's up, homie? Like, you know, I would make her laugh. What's up with you? How you doing? What's up? Well, how you doing? How your mama doing? You know, just acting silly, right? And yeah, I would go to the back and dude, one day, so dude, you know, our department, he worked in the other department, but we would see each other all the time. One day we went, I said, man, let's go to lunch. We, you know, because me, I like to talk. Go to lunch, we talking. So while we eating, he's like, yeah, man, he be talking to, I forget her name, Nicole something. Man, he be talking to Nicole. Man, she beautiful, man. Man, I wish I had the confidence to go. I'm like, huh? That's what I said. I said, you serious? Like, why would you be scared to just go up to, man, I'm real shy, man. I'm real shy, dog. I just go to work and go home, man. I don't really date a lot of women like that, man. I want to start getting out there and start dating, man. What I told him, I said, man, just, bro, look, today when we get back, go up there and just talk to the damn. I tell you what, walk up there with me. Walk up there with me, and you just be walking with me. And I'm a kind of, I want you to jump in the conversation, right? So he walks up there. We get back. I said, man, wait about 3:30. I'm gonna go to the front, like I'm finna take a break. We're gonna get back, we're gonna go to the front. I want you to go with me. We go up to the front. He get up there, and you know, so I just start like, what's up, man? What you doing? You where your ass at, man? I just would be talking crazy. She laughing and shit. He just would say little awkward shit, man. And so one time he said something, and she just kind of looked up in the ceiling. Oh Lord, like this nigga just so. And I saw it. I was like, damn, he really is like awkward. He's scared, and she saw it. And so he went to the back, and it just crushed him. And I felt sorry for him, but I told him, I said, bro, you have got to get used to talking to women. You got to get used to being around that energy, and going home all the time ain't gonna help you. You know, you gotta get used to being around women. The girl was pretty, but still, I didn't give a fuck because I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I came in the door joking with her ass first day. Like, she cracked the joke. I got back out. I asked, oh, you got her? Like, yeah, what's up? What, you know? And we was cool from that point forward. I was the homie. We was cool. We at work. I ain't trying to holler, but you get what I'm saying? We was cool. And I realized then there are so many guys like him. I've met maybe righteously, I can think of maybe 4 guys like that right now that are the coolest dudes you ever want to see. Got a lot to say about a lot of different subjects, but when they get around a woman, they freeze, and they don't know what to say. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to deal with these women, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that, and I'm talking about these brothers will make 150, 200 broke. So when I hear this high value male shit, that's why I'm just like, high value, and a lot of times it's earnings and shit, and they use the earnings as the centerpiece of it. Not all of it, but a big piece of it. I don't think earnings has anything to do with it. I think that could be a good benefit if you have other things. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know guys that aren't necessarily shy, but they in a relationship with a woman and they ain't out there, they ain't being hoes like that, and they make a lot of fucking money. I know, interesting concept. Every man that's quote unquote high value ain't a hoe. Ain't out here just fucking every chick, flying in private jets, having orgies with 5 and 6 different women. Sometimes a man that make good money want a woman, you know, and I know it's not TMI. I'm just gonna be straight up. Sometimes if you want to connect with a woman, you want to build something, some sort of emotional bond with that woman before you even worry about, you know, having this intimacy with this woman. You want to have something where you feel like you guys have a bond or a connection, because it's better than just randomly fucking some chick you just met, because it's all right, but it ain't the same when your mind and your heart is in, or her mind into it, and your mind. So it's a whole different level to that shit. So it's not even, I just think that shit is shallow. I do. I think it's shallow. Now, I'm old enough to say that shit because I've been on earth damn near as long as he has. So I can look at that shit as it being shallow. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is very shallow when you think that, well, high value men, they do this and they like bullshit. It ain't like that. Just cause every nigga I know got money. Shout out G. You know what I'm saying? So you preach a bunch of these dudes are being indoctrinated into thinking their money should speak for them and mask their self-esteem issues. Exactly. I look, man, a woman, being with a woman is a complex subject. Just like being with a man, woman, from a woman's perspective, is complex. This shit ain't just cookie cutter to think that guys, just because they're high value men. You're talking about professional athletes and rappers, which makes up not even 0.1% of black men that are professional athletes and rap. You only talk about maybe 2,500. Fuck that. You're not even talking about that many. You're probably talking about 150 black men to 200. No, what about the professional? No, fuck. Okay, 400. You talking about maybe 400 black men that live that lifestyle that he's describing in the whole fucking United States. That's some shit that he's concocted in his mind, that's what a man is, that's what high value is. Bullshit. I think that I know dudes that play in the NFL and they chill. They got one girlfriend and they take their ass home. My homeboy nephew right now in the league got his one girlfriend. He got a helmet. He played for the Buffalo Bills. You would never know who he is. He he bought a Jeep Wrangler, chilling with his black girlfriend. You see them out and about, you would never know. He ain't out there with all these hoes. He ain't like that. Now you got them niggas. You got Odell Beckham. You got, okay, that's different. You got your Michael Vick type, James Harden. These are the types of guys that live that lifestyle that he's talking about. Jay-Z, whatever. But you talking about a dude that makes $150,000 working for Procter & Gamble, or he works for Hewlett Packard and he makes $250,000 a year. Nobody knows that shit. He's not famous. He's not anything. So if he slides in the DM, she don't know that shit. She don't know what you make. So why is she gonna be even? And another thing, do you want to come with your wallet in your hand as a man? Like, let that shit sink in for it. Because you talking about becoming a lick and being made an ass out of you. That's what you really talking about. Hey baby, I make $250 a year. I make $25,000 a month. You want to holler at me? You want to come? No, fuck that. What about just, hey, how you doing? My name is so and so. What's yours? And see if you have a genuine connection with the damn woman. That's some real shit. It ain't always about it. So I hate that shit. I hate it. That's why I hate all these young brothers over there soaking that shit up. This is what it means. And you have to be high value. High value said, man, fuck. That's why you hear me talking about no high value shit on my channel. So I don't even think that shit is a real fucking reality for 99.99% of men that make six figures or more. Now, millionaire status, your ass signed with the damn Houston Rockets making $20 million a year. That's different. Right? Or more. Yeah, okay. Then that guy might be living that lifestyle. Maybe the NBA guys, because they make a lot of fucking money. Maybe the NFL, most of them ain't making a lot of money, but all the guys in the NFL making over $6 million a year or more, $5 million a year or more. Yeah, that guy might do it. But the guy making 1.5 over 2 years, I mean, he all right. I mean, he making very good money, but he ain't just out of control with it. He's not just out here just, you know what I'm saying? And I just think we just really give out, like, when we think of high value, we think of a motherfucking a private jet, G6, fucking 5 women on a flight 4 hours in the Mile High Club with the baddest, most dime women in the world, and his wife know it and she don't give a fuck. You know how many dudes are in that stratosphere? That's like, come on, man. Half the dudes you see that got money, Michael Jordan was making all that fucking money, right? Michael Jordan fucked around. One nigga found out on some shit that he was cheating and they got a divorce because of the cheating. Derrick Jackson, another situation. Derrick Jackson made that video and did all that shit because of his wife leaving his ass because she wasn't taking that shit. Derrick Jackson would be considered a high value man by a lot of definitions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's definition is different. But he would be considered high value. The brother made a lot of money. He was doing real well for himself, making 6 figures a month. Decent looking brother, tall, muscular, had his choice of women. Look at the women he was fucking with, though. 8s. I give him that. One on probably I give about a 7. But she thick as hell because he a country boy. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole. I done told people that shit. People don't believe me that a woman that got a nice body can get a lot. I don't know why people act like that shit ain't true. You see a sister from the neck down, she stacked right? Shit. And that chick that was messing, that came forward, that was fucking with Derrick Jackson, is prime example. Not cute in the, she was all right in the face. I give about a 6 in the face and a 10 in the body. But this a high value man. He shouldn't be fucking with nothing but dimes, right? Ain't that what we say? High value men only fuck with dimes, right? They don't fuck with any woman below a 9, right? That shit is imaginary. Okay? Imaginary. That shit is an imaginary world. You telling me every NBA player mess with them? But have y'all watched Basketball Wives? Like I used to watch. I watched it when it first came out. I thought. Let me see who I thought. Evelyn Lozada was pretty. I thought the dark skinned girl was pretty. I forget her. Jennifer. And Royce, the girl that danced, I thought she was nice looking. Shawnee, I give about an 8. She's all right. She cute. She's pretty. I'm sure she probably had her days. She gained weight, had kids and shit. A lot of them chicks was basic than a motherfucker. Malaysia, just basic. I'm not shitting on them. I'm not saying they were ugly, but they wasn't like stopping traffic. Like these dudes was making millions. We gotta stop this shit, man. That shit, like we not living in reality. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop it. We gotta stop. And I'm telling you, what's doing this is listening to these motherfuckers on the internet telling us that this is what they do. We think this is their lifestyle. Guys, let me tell you something. You ever been the guy that made a lot of fucking money and then went out and just thought in your mind, because when I ain't have no money and I sold my first house, right? I thought shit was gonna get so much easier. But then I realized, like, although I have a lot of money in my bank account, nobody knows, and I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I got $80,000. I just made $80,000 on a house. I just made so and so on a house. I just made this. I got 75 over here. I got this. I got that. Hell no. And then on top of that, when you do that, which I did one time, women roll their eyes like, okay, I don't give a fuck what you got. That's what a woman gonna say. I don't care. I don't care. She might care, but she gonna act like she don't. I don't care. I don't care. So that shit, you gotta come with more than that. And that's what I'm saying. And it's not, that shit ain't got nothing. That's why I don't even like that whole definition of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have all this money. You could come and be transactional, buy some chick off Instagram, right? You sleep with her, you think you got her, and she leave you for a nigga with less money. Like Floyd Mayweather, right? Floyd got his girlfriend took by Nelly. Floyd probably 10 times rich as Nelly ass. But why she dumped Floyd for Nelly? She wanted Nelly. She just fucked with Floyd. She didn't like Floyd. She didn't care about. Now, of course, people will say, well, you know, Floyd's not high value. Yeah, okay. Now we just, Malaysia was the best looking. Nah, I like Jennifer. I thought Jennifer was the truth. The dark-skinned chick, nah. That chick, and she was older, but that was bad. Like, no. That's just it's an opinion. But like I said, and so we need to stop being in these damn spaces, in these YouTube spaces. You know, just stop being in these YouTube spaces and soaking up this dogma that these guys are giving you, especially when they haven't shown success. You can get a woman and date a woman. That's not success, guys. I don't know why we think that is. That's not success. Success is, have you been able to show a consistency of getting a woman to be your wife, to raise your kids, to be, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And I think that's where we get sidetracked, right? Anybody that gets fame and celebrity can get a woman once you get a certain level of fame. That you can get a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a well-known celebrity guy that everybody knows, then yeah, you get. I ain't trying to be funny. Them love and hip hop chicks ain't hard to get. Like I know a few dudes that dated a couple of them. Like I can show you this one dude. What's this dude name? I ain't gonna say his name, right? But he was on Love and Hip Hop, right? And he had gotten a $10 million line of credit. And my homeboy who died that I talked about earlier worked with him. And I went over there and we were talking, and the dude was an asshole because I would talk to him and he would never look me in the face. He'd be looking down at his phone. Yeah, man. So you trying to make some money? So you in IT, huh? Okay. Well, yeah, man. Check this out, man. I got a couple of deals. The whole time he not even looking me in the face. I don't respect motherfuckers that don't look me in the face like a man. That's just me. If I'm talking to you and we doing business and I look at you and I'm trying to talk and do business, you may be, even if you have more money than me, you're not going to look, if you can't look me in my face, I don't want to do business with you because I don't respect you. I didn't trust the motherfucker from the moment I met him. But he was on Love and Hip Hop. Now, I'm not trying to say this like I'm the best looking. I feel like I'm about a foot taller than this motherfucker. And I just didn't see this nigga as had any type of nothing outside of money. Right? And so he was in a transactional situation with one of them, you know, some chick off Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't see him as winning. I don't. I didn't see that as winning. Niggas spend their entire weekend making and listening to videos about women versus going out to meet women and learning how to deal with them in real time. Exactly. And we all got this imaginary thing that we think, man, he's a high value man. He's flying in private jets and fucking the baddest women, and his wife sitting in the front watching it. Like, okay. You know, and there are guys like that, but shit, you talking about a fraction of a percent. Especially if you with a woman and you met her and y'all grew that money together, you think she finna stay with your ass and take some shit like that? A lot of women, like, come on, man. Y'all niggas don't want a woman. You want somebody to kiss your ass. You don't want submission. There's a difference between submission and ass kissing. Like, a woman can be submissive and not take your shit. She could be like, okay, you the husband, you the leader of this family. Or she could be like, nigga, I ain't kissing your ass and let you do whatever the fuck you want to do and treat me like shit and talk to me like I ain't shit. Right? And you will never respect that woman that you can treat and talk to like shit and cheat and run her and just fuck whoever you want to fuck. And she knows it. You won't respect that woman because she don't respect herself. Right? But a lot of us ain't been in that situation. We don't know no better. We don't know that. I done dated women and I'm like, she ain't got no fucking self. That shit a turn off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Let's see women get slammed. Rizzo, you got some real baggage, bro, because of your comments. Because of your comments, bro. Sometimes like you got some real baggage. You talk that shit just to defend your ego, but you show your comments sometimes be like, I don't know, man. This dude, something up, bro. Because some of the shit, I'll have a video. You still want to take it to that space where you feel that way. I don't. I just think, yeah, T.I. and Tiny's a situation, but do you want, like, let's look at T.I. and Tiny for a second. They shit fucked up, though. Like, they on some other shit. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship like that. Like, they be kind of running train, fucking chicks together and shit. No. That shit, no. No, I'm good. I'm an old-fashioned nigga. I ain't with all that shit. Maybe that's just me, RBG. I just ain't with it. I'm not with all that shit. I'm not with all that trying to do that shit they doing. They all snorting coke and fucking the same chick. And that shit just kind of, I ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Renner? Okay. Well, I don't think he got enough money for Brittany Renner. He probably fucking with her, but I don't think she ain't gonna try to get pregnant by his ass, and then she know better. It's a clout thing. Now let's be honest. Brittany Renner is evil. Okay, let me show you something. Let me show y'all. That woman is the devil. Why would you even want to fuck with a woman like that? Any man that would even date a woman like that. That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me shit about a woman that talks like that. I don't know if I would even want to be around that hoe. Like when she say some shit about where is it? Where's that comment she made? Look at this shit. Look at this.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stand your ground. It's sacred. So when you stand your ground, you stand in your truth. When you stand in your truth, you stand in your power. And when you stand in your power, I'm to a place where I've just accepted that my light is so bright that it causes all of the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It's just
evil, bitch, man. Evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's look, and this is the thing. Like, that's what I'm talking about. How many brothers, y'all, a lot of y'all, all y'all see, y'all don't give a fuck what she's saying because of how she look. That's only gonna take you down a path in life. Now, the brother that got divorced twice, and you fucking with Brittany Renner, you probably ain't learned your lesson. I wouldn't fuck with that hoe because let me tell you something. Tell you why you shouldn't fuck with a woman like this. Man, shit, you just fucking. That's what got you in the place you in the first place. A lot of y'all, man. Y'all listen to me now. Let me play the music for her so she can sound like I can play her like she need to be. Because you know, it's only right that I play it like it need to be so I can warn y'all, man. This shit real, man. Shit dangerous.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stand your ground. It's sacred. So when you stand your ground, you stand in your truth. When you stand in your truth, you stand in your power. And when you stand in your power, come to a place where I've just accepted that my light is so bright that it causes all the roaches to scatter in places they thought they could hide. It's just me being me. It just causes such an uproar. Like, loving yourself is such a rebellious act these days, you know? But I'm here to tell you, I am so not sorry. I mean, you can't make this shit up.
All the right weapons, she will fuck your life up. I would, man, please. I'm like I said, I wouldn't touch that chick with a 10-foot pole and somebody else dick. You hear me? I just wouldn't. Now that's just me though. Now you can always find other men that will date women like this, and that's the problem. Like, so why are we listening to brothers that would even entertain a woman like that? Why would you even listen to a brother that would entertain her ass? I wouldn't fuck with her. But that's just me. Don't mean shit. Right now, got a baby by a dude, got the dude trying to put his ass on $250,000 a month child support. Won't let him see his child. Went and posted him when he was damn near 17 years old at the University of Kentucky. She was 26, 27 then. Stayed with the nigga 2-3 years, got pregnant. Soon as the baby was 2 weeks old, child support, $250,000. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Like, some shit I just, you know. So yeah, that's not winning to me. That's not winning. That's just getting captivated by somebody's beauty, and you're not disciplined enough because you can't. Like, that's the thing with a sister like that. Beautiful sister, brothers get around her, get captivated. Oh, she got a little name, little notoriety, and he might be doing it for that too, to make his name reign out a little bit more. He fucking with her, but at the end of the day, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. That just goes to show you shouldn't be in this space trying to get dating advice from no fucking body. You should go out there and live your life, be the best version of yourself, be happy. And a lot of times these rules that we get within the manosphere don't really lead to a happy life. They lead to a life of misery for a lot of us as black men. Going out with this attitude of, you know what, I ain't paying for shit. I ain't, you know, I'm on my red pill shit. Fuck it. I'm not even buying her a cup of coffee. One dude, I saw a video, this dude, I'm like, okay, this nigga 18 and broke. That's why he said that shit. Young cat had, and the nigga was like, if you call a woman or text a woman and say, hey, stranger, you simping. If you take a woman out on a date and you pay for it because you asked her out, you simping. Like, I'm like, well, shit, man, how you gonna even, what are you gonna do? Take her to the lake and throw some bread at the ducks? Like, what are you really gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, man. I at the end of the day, I advise you guys to get some real advice from real black men that have lived life. And if you're looking for advice, and a lot of time your advice comes from just experience. Your best advice is advice that you yourself is earned advice that you yourself learn through experience. That's the best game and knowledge you can get, is knowledge that you yourself built up by going out here through trial and error, right? Making mistakes and, being cautious, right? Ask questions, be cautious, right? It is cautious to stay away from a Brittany Renner. You can find a woman that looks just like Brittany Renner in Miami like a dime a dozen. No reason for you to be all caught up like that. Simping is a term used for dudes that don't know how to interact and deal with women. Facts. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's dudes that absorb that dating advice and will go try to deal with the Brit and she will slam. Exactly. That's exactly what she'll do. That chick, like, that's the thing. And so it's like, what did Mike Tyson say? Everybody has a game plan till they get punched in the mouth. Everybody got a plan. Everybody, oh, I'm gonna do this, then your ass get punched. You get a little fame or money, and you gonna date Brittany Renner ass, the girl that's trying to get $300,000 a month and won't even let the man see his child. No, she an older woman. That boy was 18. That boy was a child. She should be in jail for that shit, the way she played it. That's the same thing happening with the other dude, LaMelo. LaMelo got a 30-year-old woman pregnant. I'm like, damn, he just turned 18. And she 30. That's kind of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, in those spaces, those women, when they see fame and notoriety, every man ain't famous that's in the NBA. Every man ain't famous that's in the NFL. You can probably count out of the NBA, probably, I say about half of them got a little name to them that really making some money, that's got a little nice contract. You got a lot of, most people on these teams are making league minimum or slightly above. Most of them. You talking about 700, 800 or $1 million a year at most. Most of them. Then you got the other guys. Like, look at the Lakers. All the first name guys, Rajon Rondo, Melo, the others. But other than that, bunch of role players. Now, everybody on that team ain't making league minimum, but a lot, you know, that's all they'll be able to afford. A lot of them folks ain't making money like that. Then you got the NBA, the NFL. It's even worse in the NFL. You really ain't gonna have that many people making money. Got the quarterbacks, obviously, maybe a couple of wide receivers, and then that's it. But if you second string or something, you, man, they ain't paying you like that. They're not paying you, especially in the NFL. So you're not, you know what I'm saying? I think to sit up here with this, believe this shit that you see on the internet with this whole high value shit, at the end of the day, most dudes aren't even making that kind of money like that. That's in these places. They making good money compared to me and you, obviously. But what I'm saying is they're not making it. They don't have the fame, the notoriety. The average guy in the NFL, you wouldn't even know his ass. I used to play ball with a lot of dudes from the Falcons at the gym where I used to live. Didn't even know it. We was leaving one day. He got into like a little Challenger. It wasn't an expensive car. And, oh, yeah, man, he played for Tampa. I'm like, oh, really? Didn't know that. One dude played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We was playing ball together. Regular dude. I used to play ball with baseball players when I used to go out to see my brother in California. You never know who has what. And so a lot of times when you say high value, a lot of these dudes can't afford the lifestyle that some of these, you can't afford a private jet if your ass making $4 million a year. Not a high-end private jet. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford that shit. You know, so at the end of the day, I think we want to make sure we're, you know, making the right choices as men. A lot of times, guys, I'm gonna say this is gonna be real unpopular with some of y'all. Tell you what some of y'all need to do. If you're gonna take some advice, just go get you a 7 or 8, sit your ass down somewhere. Leave them damn dime Instagram model chicks alone. If I see you on Instagram and you showing your ass in all your pictures, I ain't got shit to say to you. 9 times out of 10, leave them damn women to get you a regular chick. Regular chick. Like, what can't we? Regular weed, right? You want you a regular chick. You don't want no damn, she pretty. She dress up nice. When you see her out and about, she look good. She can look good. She getting lines with the 8s when she dressed up. You know what I'm saying? But then she might dress down. 7, 6. Cool. Some of y'all, that's where you're gonna be happy. But when your ass trying to date above your pay grade, you're only gonna end up in misery. And a lot of times, what one brother call a dime, another brother call an 8, another brother call a 9. So it's not, you know, it's relative. But what I'm saying is, some of y'all, some brothers trying to go way up and date the baddest chicks, bruh. That shit, it comes with a lot of stress and drama that a lot of brothers aren't really, and they're gonna run circles around them. Like, DJ Academics got, so who was he dating? DJ Academics just got dumped or dogged out by some chick. Like, DJ Academics, I know he got a little money and the fame. The chick ran circles around him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not about actual advice. It's not just KS though. It's not just KS. A lot of brothers watch that stuff and try to live by it. I met a lot of them. Some of them in my comment section trying to type that shit, right? Look at me, and all I mess with are 5s and 6s because when they put on makeup, they are 7 and 8, but they are not ranting. Exactly. Like, at the end of the day, man, you look, get you a woman that can compete, but not just like the top. I know that sounds low self-esteem, like, damn, you can't get it. You can get one, but it depends. Depends on what you mean by getting one. Because if you get them if she thinks she higher than you, she gonna be always looking for the next best thing. Anyway, she feel like she needs to get a professional rapper or some sort of athlete, or you know what I'm saying? She feels like she's better than you, even though you may have everything she's looking for. That's why you'll see a chick like Ashanti not settle down, and people talk shit. Well, Ashanti hit the wall. Ashanti could go get a doctor right now, making millions, and that nigga will love her dirty draws right now. Right? Right now. Right? But what happened? You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want that. She wants that celebrity. She wants that. So you can't just think, why is she never just like, good example, K. Michelle, great example. K. Michelle dated all these producers and famous people in the industry. Then she got with the dentist, and look how she talk about him, like he ain't shit. She thinks she can do better than him. K. Michelle ain't a bad looking chick, but she thinks she brings more to the table. She all right. You know what I'm saying? Her ass fucked up now, so she about a 6. But when she was natural, I gave K. Michelle about like a 7, real talk. And the thing was, her mouth took her down to a 3. But he got with her. Next thing you know, she treated him like shit. You know what I'm saying? The dentist dude did. A lot of you brothers that are, you're like the dentist, you're the regular guy. You need a regular fucking woman. You don't need no fucking Instagram model. You don't need that. Now, it's one thing to say it. It's another thing to be in a position where you think you can get one and lay your hands on one. That's like trying to fuck with a stripper. Fucking with an Instagram model is about one step away from fucking with a stripper. I'm just telling you what it is. Now, think of that for how, you know how crazy that shit is, right? Trying to be with a stripper. You know better. You know what type of drama coming your way with a stripper. It's about the same. So at the end of the day, the guys that treat those women a certain way are the guys that are in that upper echelon of men that are not high. When you say high value, I disqualify brothers making 150, 200, 300. You're not necessarily high value just because you make good money, right? You're not, right? Like I'm sorry, like I know brothers make plenty of money that's probably not high value. Like they would probably call themselves high value because they have money, but you're not high value because you don't have the options of a high value man. And you really don't. Like I know dudes that make good money. Like I don't think Gabe A has the options of like, he's married, but I'm just saying I don't think Gabe A would have the options of like a brother that has fame and notoriety. I won't have the option. I ain't trying to be. I think I got more options than he would, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, K. Michelle is 5 in California, but K. Michelle got fame and notoriety, so K. Michelle will probably treat a guy that like a dentist guy making 250, 300 a year like he wasn't shit, which is what she does. She treats him like he ain't shit. Just like what's his face? Sometimes guys, some of y'all brothers are dating way above your pay grade, and you're bitter and angry, you're unhappy, and you're angry because you trying to fuck with somebody that you really shouldn't be fucking with because you're not in that lane like that. Like you trying to, like, bro, if you a 5 physically and you trying to fuck with a girl that's a dime, you only gonna lead to misery, heartache, and pain. I'm telling you right now. And if you get with this woman, it will be purely transactional, and you will know it. And you will know it when you lay with that woman. She ain't into that shit. She just doing that shit, waiting for you to get off her ass so she can go fuck that other nigga that she really want to fuck, that she really want to be with, that she's physically, like I've heard it said, if your woman doesn't want to fuck you just by looking at you, then she does not, you need to leave her alone. If she doesn't look at you and there's no fire, if she's not sexually wanting to fuck when she look, then you probably out your lane. You just out your lane. Period. And some brothers don't like that shit because some brothers don't like the lane they in, but they won't do the work to improve their lane, right? Like you missing your teeth, you might need to go get some teeth, go get some dental work. You know what I'm saying? I'm being funny, but if you fat and you got a gut, and when you go pee, you can't even see your dick, you probably need to hit the gym. Do the work. You don't want to do the work, but you want the benefits. You ain't high value. You just no. I'm sorry, you're not. Now, is James Harden high value? Yeah, but look who you talking about. Dude making $300 million, right? Kevin Durant. You can't compare a guy making $500,000 or $300,000 to Kevin Durant. That shit ain't, they not in the same category. I'm not in the same category as a Kevin Durant. I'm not in the same category as a LeBron James. The shit LeBron James do, that's high value shit. Like I'll be like, okay, I get it. That's LeBron motherfucking James. I can't stand his ass. That's LeBron James. That's Michael Jordan. That's Kobe. That's that guy, right? That's, shit, Cam Newton. That's probably some high value shit right there. I'm not a hater, right? Cam Newton, not the best quarterback, but I ain't got the money Cam Newton got. Cam done made hundreds of millions of dollars. Cam comfortable than a motherfucker. Cam can do shit I can't do. Me and Cam ain't in the same category. I can fall in that over 6-figure category, but I ain't fucking with Cam. You get the difference? It's levels to this shit, man. It's levels to it. It is. And I've seen guys, I'm gonna give you a good example. I knew a guy that played for the Baltimore Ravens, but I don't know what the fuck he was, but he had like straight hair, chinky eyes, like Chinese. This nigga got all the holes. It wasn't even about playing for the Ravens, but then he played for the Ravens. Yeah, that nigga got all of them. Got all of them. Wasn't he making the most money, but he had everything else too. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like I said, it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think Amazon is mailing you steroids. You funny, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. You don't get on steroids. You go to let me show y'all who to go to, man. Show y'all don't get no shit from China, man. That shit be done hurt you, man. Them China be done sold your ass some damn cow testosterone or some shit. Hey, you fucked up. Hey, your ass growing breasts and shit. Don't do that, man. Don't do that to yourself, dog. Let me help you out, man. Let me help you out a little bit. I'm gonna share my screen. You talking about some damn crazy shit. They give you some crazy shit over in China, man. Real talk. All right, so this is where you want to go. They'll do it through the mail too. You can go get your blood work. That's where I go. You know what I'm saying? This is it right here. They'll get you together. This one, and then the other one is this guy right here. They cheap too. They're cheaper. Now these guys are cheaper. Right? They much cheaper. But Live Like a Viking is $310 for like 13 weeks or something like that, where you jab yourself. But you get all the, they do all the stuff. You got to get your blood work done first. But then you talk to a doctor over the phone. They go through your blood work. They talk about your nutrition, hormones, different stuff like that. But but you can see his results. So blood test, $55, and then they'll call you back on the phone and do your little test and shit like that. Now they cheap, you know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to improve, there's some shit right here, and there's a lot of benefits to test. It just is. I'm on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, bro, that shit is the fountain of youth. It gives you like all types of stuff. Like I was repping 275 the other day. Like, damn, like that shit that's 10 pounds over my old max. I used to max at 265 because I ain't like benching like that, right? Bro, I'm repping that shit like 4-5 times like it ain't shit now. I probably could have did 2-3 more reps. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Test. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I know that ain't shit to some of y'all. Some of y'all might be strong as fuck. But for me, a ball player, that's a lot of fucking weight. That's a lot of fucking weight. I had got up to 315, but now I'm getting stronger now. So, and I hadn't increased my dosage. I just work out. And I'm taking protein, which is another thing I started doing, which I wasn't doing before. I wasn't giving myself the right nutrition. So when I started doing my protein like I needed to do, I got a lot stronger. A lot stronger. I was like, damn, so you mean to tell me all I had to do was protein and my shit would shoot up like that? I'm telling my man, I'll be repping that shit. It's much lighter now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm 6'1", so I mean 6'1", 6'2". That's so for me, it's not like these little short, stocky motherfuckers that be repping 4 or 5. I be jealous in the motherfucker. Them niggas be in there with 4 plates. Rap like, damn, nigga strong as hell. But for me, I always felt like 3 plates was the strong limit. Like you get 3 plates, you strong. That's what I always thought. And I thought I'd never get 3 plates till I got on this damn test. Now I'm doing 3 plates. I'm comfortable with that shit. No, I'm not. Yeah, I do. I could do those all day, man. I do push-ups and dips all fucking day. Like my shit just, it'll swell up and gorge. I might go up a little bit with the dip, especially if you go real low and come all the way back up. But test is different, bro. I see the difference. That test shit is way different. That shit will work wonders. It's these 2 places right here. This is where I go. You know, if you want to get into this shit, man, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit that is life-changing because it changed my life as far as the strength, as far as the performance and all that shit in all areas. I said all areas, damn it. Oh, damn, they got rid of their channel? I'll be damned. So, you know, but you want to talk about some crazy shit, though? This shit, where is that, man? Let me see. So, and I do a RV. I do a like IV. I do a medical IV, like not medical, but like a IV of like saline, and it has vitamins and shit like that. I do that. I'm supposed to do it once a month. This dude right here named Josh. I think that's Josh. Yeah, that's Josh. He cool. That's my guy right there. That's my doctor. Cool as hell. Real knowledgeable. Know his shit. But you know, I'm talking about, man, they'll have you together. Let me see if I can go. But bro, they dropped my body fat like ridiculously low. Like this guy right here, watch this.
5.3. He is a monster. What you got, man? What you got? Whoa! That boy's shredded. Bro, 5.3. He is a monster. What you got?
So I mean, they get your shit right. You know how hard it is to get that fat off, that test up, that shit come off, man. I was at 20% solid. I don't give a fuck how much cardio I did. My shit stayed at 20%. And I got on this shit and my shit just dropped.
So Travis, what's up, man?
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
Absolutely amazing.
You feeling amazing?
Yes, sir.
I love it. I love it. So we're about to go over some results because we got some great results. And Chris is going to be coming in a second. Come on in.
Hey, Travis, what's happening, man?
What's going on?
Good to see you. You got time to go over some results?
I do.
All right, I want to go into this a little detail with you because what I'm seeing on this page is looking pretty phenomenal, man. All right, so when you started out, you were at 18.8% body fat. You're at 9 now.
Amazing.
9% body fat. Started out at 18.
And your muscle mass went from 108 to 119, like 11 pounds of skeletal muscle mass, bro. You know that. That's awesome.
That's great, man. That's great. You're a monster, bro.
So, I mean, it's some shit that, you know what I'm saying, it's always that little extra oomph that I take. But I love this shit. I swear by it. I do it. I have no shame in my game. Yes, I do it. But the only difference is your clothes gonna fit different. Like my clothes fit different. Like the arms are tighter, the shoulders are tighter, which is a good thing and a bad thing sometimes. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all. Bye.